Well, in item number 43, we file an IA as well as revenue officer, my lord. IA number 1851, may be called to court, my lord. The item 43.
43.
Yes.
All right.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 29, Lordship. In this matter, we have not yet filed any reply, Lordship. If your Lordship gives some more time, Lordship, and fix a date, I have informed other side. My learned friend is appearing for the private
Lordship,
response.
we are for the respondent.
Item 29 at the request of respondent.
Lordship, if you could fix a date after vacation.
Matter be listed after 4 weeks or a date to be fixed by the registry.
Deeply approved.
Lordship, with the consent of the address, item 47, Lordship. Can you take the after vacation, Lordship? We have visit.
I am put a petitioner, Lordship.
47.
47.
Item 47 to be listed after 4 weeks.
Lordship, interim order may continue.
Interim order, if any, will continue
Okay, sir.
until further order. Item 47.
Yes, Lordship.
You are appearing?
Respond number 5.
Right.
After the case,
After vacation, on a date to be fixed by the registry.
What is the mention for listing on admission matter? Next week.
After vacation, what is the urgency?
Not see, there is a acquisition process, the award has been made, but the money is not paid.
It will come after vacancy, after vacation. What is the urgency? That it has to be done within this week, 1 week, 2 weeks.
His land lordship, it is high value land. It was acquired. Accordingly, award has been made.
When was it last listed?
29/5.
29/5. So you let it be listed immediately after vacation. Matter be listed. You give a date. Postmaster. 17. 17 July.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg for listing of a matter for withdrawal.
Withdrawal.
Yes, Lordship. If the
Tuesday.
matter- Lordship,
Tuesday.
Wednesday, Lordship. is the-
Wednesday, right?
Highly obliged.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25, 26, 27. Here AG will was supposed to appear, but due to some other matters, it may take some time. Lordship may take it up on Tuesday. I have informed the others.
You are for the petitioner.
Yes.
Can't be on Tuesday, it has to go after vacation.
I leave it to your Lordship. Because I
At
have
the
informed.
request of Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, Standing Counsel, Finance Department, matters adjourned, we posted after the summer vacation. Mr.
G. Datta.
G. Datta appears for the petition. Yes, after vacation.
Mr. Director, mentioning here item number 37 of today's day. So I have taken consent of other side, Lordship. This matter will be taken up after a week, Lordship.
37 after vacation.
After, because Lordship probably remember that this matter relates to surrogacy, only that age concession. I have got the certificate from the concerned doctor and she is in Kolkata, so we could not file the affidavit, Lordship. After a week, Lordship.
All right, Mr. A. Ahmed, counsel for the petitioner, submits that the matter be deferred for a week. Registry to list this matter. On 24th?
Lordship.
Sorry. 26th.
Obliged, Lordship.
Let's give the Lordship. My Lord, matter relates to cancellation of GST registration, my Lord. The GST was cancelled without providing any opportunity of hearing, my Lord. Moreover, my Lord, the order so called was issued by respondent number 3, my Lord, and the order was passed by respondent number 4, my Lord. And the grounds of so called notice and my Lord cancellation are totally different, my Lord. On the last occasion, Lordship asked them to obtain instructions in the matter, my Lord.
Yes, instructions, if any.
No. No, Lordship, but there was an amnesty scheme where all those
The order has been passed on recently on March 24, my lord.
Lordship, there was an amnesty scheme where they were required would have reapplied, but that was not done.
When was it? When was the amnesty?
Uh, Lordship, that it was on 31st March 2023, Lordship.
So it got over,
Yes, Lordship, it was
but the cancellation is in March.
24, my lord.
March 24.
24, my lord.
Lordship,
28 March 24, my lord.
I have not received instruction in that regard, Lordship.
You get instructions, Mr. B. Chaudhary, standing counsel, please for further time. It will come after vacation then.
Some urgencies because my business has been stopped, my lord. Next Wednesday, if lordship allows, my lord.
24th,
My lord.
matter be listed on 24th. Mr. R.S. Misra, petition.
Deeply obliged.
For the petition, the instruction,
Lordship, I have the instruction, Lordship.
what does it say?
First of all, Lordship, prior to filing of the FIR by the petitioner, Lordship, private respondent has filed one complaint against the petitioner, Lordship. And against the petitioner, Lordship, one Cotton Bazar PS non-FIR case was registered, Lordship. And subsequently, Lordship, they have handed over the property to the private respondent, Lordship. Prior to filing of this FIR, Lordship, everything is there, Lordship.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of the respondent number 56, my lord. Totally misconceived, my lord, if petition has been filed. He is not even my tenant. He filed a civil suit, my lord. That is, my lord, going on. Whether he is my tenant or not, that is a question, my lord. Now he is a tenant, my lord. He lodged an FIR, and that FIR already, my lord, inquiry has been made by the police. So I'll file it. If you're required, I'll file detailed application. But I have not received any copy, my lord. No notice has been issued, my lord.
Right,
But this petition has not been maintained. Even, my lord, case has not been registered.
all
There is
right,
another-
we'll record it. But, none appears for the writ petitioner, Mr. TJ Monroe appears for respondent number 6. He submits that he has received a copy of the writ petition
My lord.
and he be given liberty to file affidavit.
I'm 1 to 5, Lord.
Mr. N. Goswami appears for
1 to 5.
respondent 1 to 5. With the matter be listed after 2 weeks,
My lord.
by which time the respondents may complete their pleading.
Fine.
Their instructions and file affidavit. Anything?
Super. As per lordship's direction, we have received instruction, lordship. Lordship may-
What is that
uh,
instruction?
One
Why
of
did
the
you tell?
one of the queries, lordship, that paragraph 27, 29, they have stated that some persons are given license to it. So my lord may kindly peruse, lordship, CL number 3. lordship. That replies there, lordship.
Serial 3 or para 3?
Para 3, lordship, para 3, lordship.
It doesn't talk about the query asked.
Lordships have indicated that query.
No, the query is that some other persons were shifted.
That is there, lordship, in paragraph 3, lordship.
No,
Paragraph 3. The persons who is, no other persons are shifted, lordship. as per petitioner's lordship, some of,
Which line?
my lord, may kindly
You read
paragraph
para,
three.
you read para 3?
That it is admitted that some of the persons mentioned in para 29 of the petitions were shifted to alternate location by the railway authority to the nearby location
That's right.
without time, that is there also.
Hmm.
Terminating their license during the construction of the new route overbridge at the property of 2019, it's a case of 2019 lordship. As there were sufficient alternative place near their license plot. However, the license plot of the petitioners are at the front side of the property railway station. There is scarcity of land and the land is required to the railway development works. Therefore,
He is only asking for an alternative. plot.
alternative place, at present, there is no
Where
alternative
is
place,
the statement?
lordship.
Not here.
Then lordship may complete paragraph 5 lordship. He is not entitled for alternative place. It was decided by the honorable courts also lordship. Paragraph 5 lordship.
That is a different issue. We
Okay.
are not asking you
Parag-
to give a
paragraph-
legal
paragraph
argument.
four,
We are adjourned this matter asking you only a pointed query
Lordship,
that in view of the statement made in para 29, whether certain persons were given.
lordship, lordship.
You admit that it was given.
It was given in 2019 when railway overbridge was made, lordship.
So you examine the case
And
and verify.
lordship,
Why-
that is all,
why
that is
you are-
already there, lordship.
You are not making a statement that there is absolutely no space for him to be shifted anywhere.
It is there, lordship.
Where?
There is no space, lordship.
Where?
My lord, may kindly peruse paragraph 3 again, lordship.
Yes.
However, the license plot of the petitioners are in the front side of the Bopera railway station. There is scarcity of land as the land is required for the railway development work, lordship.
My limited knowledge in
Lord-
English
Lord-
says that this is not the answer to the question
Lord-
which we have raised.
Lordship.
The question we have raised for your benefit is
Lord-
whether in view of the reallocation of
Lordship,
the persons mentioned in para 29,
lordship.
similar benefit can
Lord-
be conferred. We are not asking you whether he has to be shifted to
Lord,
the adjacent.
That
plot.
benefit, at present, that benefit cannot be granted.
Or
There is no
where-
land,
Where
lordship.
have you seen?
Even lordship,
Where
that,
on,
that,
you are producing your instructions before us.
lordship,
These instructions do not say so.
lordship.
That's what I'm asking you.
Lordship, paragraph 4, we have said, lordship. As per the railway board circular dated so and so, no
That's
policy
again
of
not the
management.
answer. That's
Lordship,
not the answer.
lordship.
The answer is, which we want to know is whether you can consider his case as had been done earlier. You consider file a reply.
Then lordship may kindly peruse the earlier order, lordship. It is already decided by the court, lordship, earlier order, lordship.
Where is that?
Earlier order, lordship, paragraph 68, page 66, lordship. Page 66, that was dismissed, barred by the constructive res judicata, lordship. Writ petition was dismissed, lordship, same issue, lordship. Paragraph 17, lordship. Page 66.
Yes.
Page 66, lordship,
Para-
paragraph 17.
Hmm.
Paragraph 18, lordship. And regarding consideration part, lordship, paragraph 19 is there, lordship.
No, now tell me,
Lordship,
those persons which you have shifted,
lordship.
what is the status of their license?
Lordship, their license was not terminated. It
What is
was,
their status of their license?
it is still going on.
It's still going.
It's still going, it is within the valid period, lordship.
Right.
When the railway overbridge,
You bring everything on record.
when the railway overbridge was constructed, lordship, then it was 2019, it was shifted, lordship.
You bring it or we close this petition with a direction to the railway to consider the case. Which one would you like?
That part also already the consideration part is there,
All
lordship.
right, heard.
My lord, may kindly peruse paragraph 19 for a moment.
Mr. Goy, learned CTC, as well as Mr.
Lordship, may paragraph 19 for a moment, lordship.
APS for the respondents. The writ petition is being filed by the writ petitioner seeking a direction to the railway authority to set aside the impugned order dated 19/8/2023. By the impugned order, where is that impugned order?
A11. My lord, page 670.
That was, lordship, pursuant to the honorable high court's order when it was dismissed, lordship. Page 70. After the high court's order.
Petition was dismissed, thereafter we issued the, we just.
We are asking you a simple question. You are refusing to answer it. You are trying to interpret the instructions of your client.
Lordship.
Are the instructions of your client statutes?
That is not.
Does
that-
it
that-
require
that-
interpretation?
No, lordship. That cannot be, lordship. That
Then
cannot be.
What is it that you are attempting to do
My
in court now?
lordship says was pointed queries that,
We
lordship.
asked you a pointed query, what
Lordship.
have you done?
Lordship.
You said you admit
Lord.
on the
It
instruction.
is an admitted
yes,
fact, Lordship. 2009 itself, Lordship. It is
Correct.
not there. 2019 itself,
Therefore, you bring it on record.
Lordship.
We'll hear the matter.
Lordship.
Lordship.
Give
You bring it
all
on
That
record.
will do, Lordship.
Let-
Just only one thing, Lordship, in paragraph 3, we have stated they are in a different location. So those person he has referred to.
Have we asked you? Have you look into the last order? Is there any direction for you to get an instruction that he has to be accommodated in the
No,
same
Lordship,
place?
no.
whether the other persons were occupying or not, that was. the
That is there, Lordship. That is already there. It is there
Very
occupying,
well.
Lordship.
So we wanted you to take a similar call in his case. Whatever you want to pass, you pass.
That line Lordship may dispose of. Otherwise, Lordship, what Lordship proposes, it is already there in paragraph 19,
I'm
Lordship.
not proposing anything. We're asking you.
Paragraph
Whatever
19,
you say,
Lordship.
we'll decide what we propose to do.
Lordship.
Well, right now, we are asking you, what steps have you taken?
Lord.
You have admitted that, yes, these fellows are going on.
These fellows are,
Now the question is,
Lordship.
you
Lordship.
have to bring on record to
Lordship.
say that both of them stand on a different footing.
it is,
It is not clear from your instructions, so you
paragraph-
either file an affidavit or we dispose it off.
Lordship, either that way, this way, Lordship may dispose of, we have no issue. Otherwise, Lordship, that case is totally different. The persons who are running his Lordship, their license period was valid. In the valid period, they are transferred to the nearby location in 2019 itself. And petitioner's case is decided in 2024 by the Honorable
Bring
Court,
it on
Lordship.
record, let us have it on
Lordship.
record.
Lordship,
You
Lordship.
Bring it on record.
Lordship.
Has been filed on so and so date. And setting aside the impugned orders. On the last occasion, the CGCs were asked to obtain instructions with regard to a categorical statement made in para 29 of the writ petition that cases of similar other persons were considered by the railways and they have been shifted to alternative places. Stop. Today, the learned CGC has produced a copy of the instructions issued by the railways, where in para 3 of the said instruction, there is a categorical admission that the persons mentioned in para 29 of the writ petition were shifted to alternative location without terminating their license, as there were sufficient alternative places near their license blocks. However, the license blocks of the writ petitioners were in front of the Borpeta railway station, and since there is scarcity of land for development works as required by the railways, the railway had to terminate the land licenses of the writ petition. Stop. Para. The query put by the court was to find out whether the persons mentioned in para 29 of the writ petition and the petitioner stand on similar footing, and whether the consideration given to those persons mentioned in para 29 of the writ petition can also be given to the writ petition. However, the learned counsels, relying on these instructions, submit that such consideration cannot be given, as the license of the petitioner stood terminated, whereas the licenses of the the persons mentioned in para 29 are still subsisting.
Lordship, just I point out one thing also, Lordship. In case of Ration number petition 3, Lordship,
Don't interrupt.
he has
Don't
no
interrupt.
license,
Wait,
Lordship.
wait for your turn.
He has
Don't
no
interrupt.
license, Lordship.
Don't interrupt. In view of this statements, the respondents are permitted to file their affidavits within a period of 2 weeks. Matter be listed after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar. Yes,
Otherwise, I point out, Lordship, in respect of item number 3, he not a license holder, Lordship.
you file your
He is
affidavit.
not a
Your
license holder,
instructions are not clear.
Lordship.
Your instructions are
Apply,
not clear.
Lordship.
We can't permit councils to interpret your instructions.
I am not interpreting.
You are.
Just-
You are, which is why we
just-
pointed out. We pointed out, you are interpreting something which is not there in the instruction. Similar order. Yeah.
Apply.
I have the instruction, Lordship.
Yes, what is that?
His vehicle was seized, Lordship, in connection with Lordship, Majbat Police case number 13 of 2004 in NDPS case, Lordship. Particularly, we have given the CJ list also, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Biswas.
My lord, I am sure my lord will keep this pending. Since I have filed this writ petition, therefore this FIR has come up, my lord. Because for so many days there was, my lord, I'll file affidavit, let them file an affidavit and annex this FIR.
You get copies. If you want, you can file. We are just adjourning it for a week.
My lord.
You have remedies under CRPC, go and avail
Yes,
them.
yes,
Why
sir.
why are you coming to the
My
court
lord,
by
you know-
filing a writ petition?
My lord, definitely, my lord, under 451, 457, I have a remedy. But my lord, once there is no case, once there was nothing,
They say it is there.
Yes,
today they have said it.
Case
Right.
number is there, Lord.
So we are deferring
is-
it by a week.
Absolutely, my lord. In the
Fine.
meantime, I'll also verify.
Matter be listed after 1 week.
Sir, we have to file the affidavit, then he will file.
You give him a copy.
Lord, Lord, I'll give them.
The government advocate submits that there is what? NDPS.
Lordship. In connection with Masbat police case number 13 of 2024,
Vehicle has been seized in connection with Masbat police station case number
13 of 2014,
13 of 2014
under section 20 subsection B,
under section 20 within
Ru-
bracket 3
Roman 2, sub C in NDPS Act. Lord.
of NDPS Act.
Lord.
You give a copy of
Lord, Lord.
to the court master also. Give us one copy.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
The copy of these instructions is kept as a part of the case record. Matter is deferred for a week, making the petitioner to complete his instruction. In view of the submissions made by the customer. List after one.
Sir, I can give on the court record. Madam, give us.
May I please tell her? Madam, I am the respondent, I am the tenant under respondent number 5. And for the same cause of action, my lord, another tenant who is also under tenant under the respondent number 5 have approached before this court, my lord. Kindly see para 62, page 62, my lord. Page 62 to 65. Same cause of action, another tenant approached before this court and his case was disposed of with the direction, my lord. Same cause of action.
Yes.
Can be allowed. The para 64, no, page 64, para 6 onward, same directions can be. Judgment one.
You are representing APTCL.
Respondent number 2, 3 and 4. my lords.
APTCL. Petitioner submit that petitioner has not paid. Petitioner is a tenant in a property owned by 5. And regarding the said property and tenancy, there is title suit pending. During the pendency of the title, the landowner disconnected the electricity connection. She approached the APTCL authorities for restoring connection. They will not be done. An order passed by coordinate bench in WPC 12 is placed before the court. Councils are in agreement that the writ petition can also be closed in the same direction. According to view of the order dated Suento, writ petition stands dismissed with the following direction.
Yes, para 6 onwards, my lord.
Yes.
On the floor.
Matter relates to my force measure, my lord, extension of the time limit is my lord. Apart from that, my lord, I have other grounds also, my lord. Lordship will see the order, my lord. At page, my lord, 66, my lord.
Yes.
And the observation, lordship will find it page 72, my lord. Observation and conclusion of the assessing authority. A specific reason entered, no reply. Whereas my reply was duly filed, page 57, reply is there, my lord. Apart from that, my lord,
Counsel for the parties issue notice. Returnable 4 weeks. Mr. B. Chaudhary appears for the respondent. Petitioners are aggrieved by the order. Page 66.
66, my lord.
19/12/2023.
Not 34, 2020.
Huh?
34, 2024, my lord.
Page number
66, my lord.
66 is 19/12.
Not
Oh, sorry.
above that.
34/2024. Passed by the Assistant Commissioner of State Tax. For the financial year 2018-19. Stop. The General Council submits that. Relying on where is the notification?
And notification, my lord, page 65, my lord.
65.
65. And
Relying on
Latin,
the notification dated 28th of December 2023. The authorities proceeded to pass the said order by extending the period of limitation of section 168 capital A. Stop. You're putting a challenge to the notification also.
also, my lord.
The General Council challenges the notification dated so and so, and then the impute order dated so and so. Stop, it is submitted that the period of limitation could not have been extended by the authorities as prescribed in the statute by taking recourse term in bracket force majeure as explained in section 168 capital A. The situation or the instance explained by the respondent authorities cannot be termed to be an incident under force majeure. Therefore, present by issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. Chaudhary appears for all.
No, 4 and 5, Lord.
Respondent 4 and 5. And MS Tuanzo, Mr. Gyal appears for respondent 1, 2, 3. Respondents are permitted to complete instructions and file their affidavit. Is there a demand? Demand notice has not been raised?
My lord, the order itself is a demand, my lord.
Where?
At page 67, it says, my lord, you have to make payment by 29th of July, my lord. Page 67, my
There's
lord.
lot of time. You come back before 29.
The lordship, similar order has been passed, I have annexed at page 76, my lord. They've been stayed, my lord.
So you want, we can decide it before 29.
Lordship, it is observed no coercion for it, my lord. If any reason, my lord.
The General Council of the petitioner submits that by the impugn order dated so and so, demand of tax of 4006919 has been made and the petitioner has been directed to make the payment by 29/7/2024. Stop. Issue notice on the prepared returnable, let's say, date, then we have to give a date.
My lord, since my similar order, I have annexed at page, my lord, 78, lordship may,
Let the matter be listed on. When are the other matters listed?
date has not been fixed, my lord. WPC number is 1229 of 2024, my lord.
Reported. Let the matter be listed on 22nd, like, along with WPC number
1229 of 2024, my lord.
1229 of
2024, my lord.
2024. Another similar raising the same question of law. Till the next returnable date, no coercive action will be taken against the
Deeply obliged, my lord.
steps on the respondent
My lord.
within 1 week.
But here, item 8, my lord, I am challenging the order at page 55, my lord, on the point of time barred, my lord. Lordship may kindly see page 55, my lord.
Yes,
My lord, here the last date of issuance of order was, my lord, 30th of April 2024, my lord. The order has been issued on 1st of May 2024, my lord. Lordship may kindly see the notification as page 54, my lord. For the financial year 18-19, my lord, the last date was 30th of April 2024, my lord. Thereafter, no further extension was granted, my lord. For the financial year 18-19.
Last date is
3004-2024, page 54, my lord. For the financial year, my lord, 18-19.
will it be March or
Yes, my lord.
April?
Yes, my lord. Thereafter, no extension was granted, my lord. And the order having issued on, my lord, 1/5/2024, my lord.
Yes. Mr. KL, anything?
No, please, so by the state GST law.
State GST.
Lordship, I will have to take in. Sir.
Third level government department.
Hmm.
You're also challenging the notification?
No,
No,
my lord.
you're not challenging notification.
No, my lord. I'm telling the order only, my lord. Since it is time
Here
barred.
only the order has been challenged. The impugned order dated 1/5. The council submits that this order is passed. Prima facie. It appears that the order has been passed beyond the period of limitation prescribed in the Act. That is statute, which the authorities have no jurisdiction. We should. Being aggrieved, he has approached this court. KL 150. Chaudhary for 405. The same data. 22nd 55. Notice of the interim prayer. Till the next date. 45. Here there is no challenge to the notice. It's only the impugned order.
Oblige, your lordship.
Steps within 1 week. Yes.
May it please it. Lordship, I'm aggrieved by the order dated 13 to 2024, Lordship. In this case, they are trying to levy GST on Assam Assam Electricity Regulatory Commission, which has a trapping of the court. Lordship, for that, I may take your lordship kindly to Electricity Act, Lordship, Electricity Act of 2003.
Yes. GST gone over. Yes.
Lordship, Section 95, Electricity Act 2003. Proceedings before commission. All proceedings before the appropriate commission shall be deemed to be judicial proceedings within the meaning of section 193 to and 228 of the IPC, and the appropriate commission shall be deemed to be a civil court for the purposes of section 345 and 346 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. So, and its functions, lordship, will find that section 85 before that.
Yes.
Functions of the State Commission. The State Commission shall discharge the following functions, namely determine the tariff for generation, supply, transmission, wheeling of electricity, wholesale, bulk or retail, as the case may be within the state. So basically, this is the functions, lordship. And lordship will find point number G, levy fee for the purpose of this act also. So this is under this statute, it is a statutory body, it is conducting its statutory functions. For that, considering the petitions for tariff petitions and for that they collect tariff fees and the license fees. On that, they are trying to impose GST, lordship. Before this also, we came before this honorable court, and the honorable court protected us by this order, lordship.
Are you exempted under the GST? Is there any reference to the GST Act you'd like to make?
GST will be, they are telling now for the period 2017 to March 22, we have to take a registration, and we are telling we are a court, and the proceedings before it is like civil court, so we need not take a registration at all. GST is not at all applicable on us.
Is there any exemption under the GST?
No,
To that extent?
exactly, not, there is no exemption, lordship, but there is no levy also. There is no levy also particularly on us. And Lordship, these proceedings that took place, Lordship, first the show cause notice was given, then an adjudication order was passed. After that, we came to this court, Lordship. And these order was passed and we were protected by this order 9/2/2020, 9/8/2023, Lordship. In the same matter, Lordship, now they have passed again a suo motu revision they have done by the principal, principal commissioner passes a suo motu order and the commissioner of appeals passes an order enhancing our demand, Lordship. Though in this order it was written that the proceedings will remain suspended, Lordship. Operation of the order dated 27/2/23 impugned in this WPC shall remain suspended till the, and this has been extended on every date, Lordship, because they were taking time for filing affidavit.
In which matter this order has been passed?
In the same matter,
Which matter?
which is pending, Lordship.
No, there are several writ petitions, no, two writ petitions.
Two writ petitions, Lordship, these are relating to service tax, Lordship. They have been wrongly tagged. Lordship, Lordship may kindly may also segregate these matters. Writ petition number
How
4.
can I segregate when they are not listed?
Lordship.
Are they listed today?
No, Lordship, they
Then-
are not listed. Lordship, 4/8/41 and
No,
4/8.
you said in the same matter where there is an operation of an interim order,
Yes,
the authorities proceeded for revision of that order.
yes.
Which writ petition that order is pending?
This 4376, the order which I placed with your Lordship, 4376.
4376,
Yeah. Yes, your Lordship, sir.
437.
In 4376, the order dated 27/2/23 was,
Shall remain
was,
suspended.
yes. Again,
What was the next date? What happened in the next date?
next day, the interim was continued. They were
Matter is still
taking,
pending.
yes, and they were
Interim order
taking,
is still subsisting.
yes, your Lord.
Yes, respondent?
What's it mean? Here in this case, the operative part of page 208. GST demand around 5 crores 28 lakh 3,076 with a penalty of your lordship in the last page C 52 lakhs 85,308. Since the GST is not a exempted, your lordship, it is a regulative board and it is before the fitment committee. It has not been decided whether GST will be exempted to the regulative board. And it is a executive part. It is a regulatory body here, not executive body. There is a,
The act says their functioning can be treated to be like that of a court.
but it has been segregated by the Supreme Court in the Ujala cases, Ujala services, your lordship. The executive part and the one is this regulative part. And more or less, your lordship, when the license have been taken, it is a regulative part.
All these arguments, Lordship, were taken in when we were arguing that petition, Lordship. In considering all the facts, this order was stayed. Against this order only, again, appeal was filed. Lordship may kindly come to the order of appeal, Lordship. Impugned order that is,
No, but if the order is stayed, then where is the question of an appeal?
but they have done that, Lordship.
Where is that order?
That order I will. Lordship, it starts from page 191, Lordship.
191.
Page 193, relevant portion, Lordship will find the first paragraph itself. The appeal has been filed by the additional commissioners CGST, so and so, Assam, against the order in original dated 27/2/2023, which was in challenge in 4376, Lordship. Passed by the additional commissioner arising out of order in review dated 2/8/2023, passed by the principal commissioner. The principal commissioner had asked for reviewing this order, and that's why he filed an appeal before the commissioner appeals GST, Lordship. And the commissioner appeals has passed this, has imposed, enhanced the demand also, Lordship.
How is it possible, Mr. Gogoi?
Lordship.
When there is an interim order, how are they proceeding? Heard learned counsel for the parties. this. The writ petition is directed against, where is the order?
Order is at page 191, Lord, impugned order.
In the order dated 13/2/2024, passed by the Office of the Commissioner Appeals, CGST, Central Excise and Customs. Whereby the demand of GST amounting to 5,28,53,076 for the period July 2017 to March 2022 has been confirmed. So the order further confirms the proposal for realization of interest on the confirmed GST amount of rupees 528,53,076 at the applicable rates under section 50 within bracket 1, the CGST Act 2017, as well as the corresponding section under the Assam GST Act 2017. So further, amount of rupees 52,85,308 was imposed as penalty under section 73 of the CGST Act 2017. So pursuant to the order, demand notice accordingly has been raised. So it is submitted by the learned counsel to the petitioner that this impugned order, this order impugned in the present petition, is an order passed in appeal arising out of the original order.
27/2/23.
Where is that?
144 page, Your Lordship.
Arising out of the order in original dated 27/2/2023 passed by the Additional Commissioner CGST and CX Guwahati. So this appeal was filed by whom?
By the additional commissioner, Lord, on the instruction of principal commissioner.
The appeal was in, the original order was in your favor.
Yes, your lordship.
It
It was partly allowed, lordship.
said,
Penalty part
by
is-
the said order. But it confirms the realization of GST, partial demand.
Yes.
It confirmed a partial demand of the GST on the writ petition. So, being agreed, the appeal was filed by the department. You have not filed an appeal.
No, lordship, because the matter was pending before this court. And there was an interim order also. And we requested that the department also, they also may not proceed with the.
People. No, order in original dated so and so, thereby confirming partial demand. Being agreed, the petitioner approached this court by filing WPC
4376.
4376/2023. Of this court by order dated 9/8/2023, while the notice has not been issued. By order dated so and state the operation
Notice was issued later, Lord.
of the order in original dated 27/2/2023, passed by the Assistant Commissioner of CGST and Central Excise. Guwahati. So, it is submitted that the interim order dated 9/8/2023 was subsequently extended, and the said interim order is still subsisting and the writ petition is pending. So They submitted that during the pendency of the writ petition, the department proceeded to file the appeal and the present impugned order dated 13 June 2024 has been issued by the Commissioner Appeals. Stop. They submitted that where there is an interim order suspending the operation of the original order passed by the additional commissioner CTST and Central Excise. The department ought not to have proceeded to file an appeal, and having filed, the Commissioner Appeals could not have passed this order without taking leave of the court. Mr. Dr. Gogoi admits that he would need to complete his instruction.
Your lordship.
Having perused the order dated 9/8/2023 after the WPC is seen that this court has indeed suspended the order dated 27/2/2023, which is impugned in WPC 4376/2023. So this order, as is submitted in the part A, is the order in original passed by the additional commissioner. So, as such, when there is an interim order subsisting, department, the Commissioner Appeals could not have passed the present impugned order dated so and so, dated 13/2/2024, confirming the demand and the penalty, demand, penalty, and interest. So, such order ought not to have been passed without taking leave of the court during the currency of the interim order. Stop. The matter be listed after 3 weeks, enabling the standing council to obtain required instructions in the matter. The department will explain before the court as to how the Commissioner Appeal had proceeded to pass the impugned order dated so and so, which is presently impugned in the present writ petition, without taking leave of the court in the face of the interim order, specific interim order granted by the court on 9/8/2023, passed in WPC number so and so.
My lord, notice has been issued in that matter by 1912.
Let this matter be listed again on along with 4376 of 2023. When is the matter fixed?
Not fixed, no fixed date, lordship.
So accordingly, issue notice, returnable 4 weeks. Why do we want to issue notice? Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes.
On the returnable date. We'll see. Place this matter on 19th. On 17th, on 17th July.
19th, lordship, after which, 19th
July,
July.
because there is a violation of an interim order, therefore we don't want to delay. We want to list it on 15th. 15 July. Yes.
16th. July, lord.
Then we list it on 28th of June. List on 28th June.
Till then, the impugned order remains.
Impugned order dated so and so will remain state till the next date.
Master.
You get your instructions by
Lordship.
28th.
Lordship.
In the face of interim order, how you can proceed?
Lordship.
Extra copies be furnished to the standing council
Lordship.
to obtain the instruction.
Deeply observed.
May I please? My lord, the petitioner is aggrieved by not registering a case, my lord, against the private respondents, that is respondent number 6 to 11.
By whom?
By the, my lord, respondent number 3, 4 and 5, that is the Superintendent of Police, Kamrup, my lord, and the OC Boko BS.
Why you come before the writ court? You have remedies under CRPC.
No, my lord, I have already pursued those remedies. My lord. I filed the petition under section 190 read with section 200 of CRPC, my lord. After, I initially, my lord, I lodged the FIR before the police, my lord. No
File a
action was,
complaint?
my lord.
Why
Yes,
don't you file a complaint?
I have filed a complaint.
Where?
My lord, your lordship will find it page number 23. Just before the superintendent of police, Kamrup at Amin.
No, no, no. You file a complaint.
Yes, my lord.
Uh.
Then, my lord, when the no action was taken, my lord, then I filed a complaint petition before the learned judicial magistrate first class, my lord. Your lordship will find it page number 35.
What orders were passed?
My lord, the matter was remanded back to the police, my lord. But even after that, my lord, no order was, no case was registered and no investigation done. And therefore, I am before your lordship.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
I have to take instruction. I'll take instruction lot. Tuesday lot. Or Wednesday lot. Wednesday.
Wednesday. Get your instructions.
Lot.
My lord,
Thank you.
on this day, I will have some problem.
You have problems, you don't know. Either you have come before us. We are anxious to give you relief. You don't want.
Of course,
Strange.
I want, okay, my lord, obliged.
On 20 lot.
You are before us. We are not
Of
inviting
course,
you.
of course.
On 20 lot.
20. No, 19.
You will serve.
19, 19.
Okay, 19, lord, sir, I'll-
You will serve a copy lot.
Yes,
I-
please serve a copy, get instructions based on 19.
obliged.
Continue.
Here we have challenged, my lord, the impugn order passed by the secretary DLSA, my lord, page 37. That secretary DLSA has rejected our claim, my lord, on the virus of clause 7 of the notification, my lord. And we have also challenged the clause 7 of the notification in this proceeding, my lord. My lord,
Is there a judgment passed?
my lord.
Any?
No, no judgment has passed by
Then?
that. Because the application filed under section 357A4, my lord. Because the husband of the petitioner was, my lord, kidnapped, my lord. Subsequently, final report was submitted, my lord, recent in the year 2020, stating, my lord, no clue is found about the victim as well as the accused, my lord. Page 37, my lord. Third paragraph, so from the detail, my lord, third paragraph, from the detailed discussion made,
Third paragraph of?
page 37, my lord.
30.
Impugn order, my lord.
Yes. Yes.
So from the detailed discussion made in the order of the learned secretaries, District Legal Service Authority, Kokrajhar, it is seen that the occurrence took place on 6/7/2013. But the victim compensation matter was filed on 24/10/2019. As per section 7 of the Assam Compensation Scheme 2012, the petition has to be filed within 6 months from the date of occurrence. That is why, my lord, we have also challenged this section 7 also, my lord. Because, my lord, the parent law, my lord, section 357A4, my lord, there is no any limitation, my lord. But the notification issued by the, my lord, department, my lord, whereby impose the limitation, my lord, by clause 7. My lord, the notification page 23, my lord. Page 23.
Yes.
And clause 25, 7 page 25, my lord. No claim made by the victim or his dependents under section 4 of section 357A of the code
Yes.
shall be entertained after a period of 6 months. Then, my lord, come to section 357A4, my lord. 357A4, my lord, CRPC. There is no any limitation, my lord. 357A4.
So are you challenging this?
Yes, my lord, we have also
Scheme.
said, clause 7 also challenged here, my lord.
357 provides a scheme to be framed.
357A4, my lord. My lord, I am reading
Yes.
section 4. Where the offender is not traced out or identified, but the victim is identified, and where not trial takes place, the victim or his defendants may make an application to the state or district legal service authority for award of compensation. There is no any limitation, my lord, but the notification issued by the department, my lord, by imposing limitation, my lord.
Yes.
Lordships, may I just state that apart from my learned friend's challenge to the clause, that will have to be looked into naturally. But under section 8 of the scheme itself, there's a provision for appeal. If the DLSA has rejected his claim, he could have very well filed an appeal before the Assam State Legal Service Authority. And they could have taken an
What
appropriate
will
decision.
the appellate authority do if there is a limitation clause?
No, Lordships, they also have the authority to delay, they could have looked into the order of the DLSA. The appeal provision, if in section 85, I just read at page 25. Any victim aggrieved of the denial of compensation. So denial of compensation, whatever may be the clause, by the DLSA may file an appeal before the State Legal Service Authority within a
Where
period
is
of.
that order of the DLSA?
My lord,
Lordships has-
S 37.
No, it refers to a order of the secretary. Where is that order of the secretary?
That is not an
But it's not available, my lord, not furnished to us, my lord, only this order is. Since, my lord, we have challenged clause 7 of the notification, my lord, the Assam has no authority to interfere into the, my lord, clause 7, my lord. That is why we have filed this writ petition, my lord. We have not only challenged the impugned order passed by the DLSA, my lord. We have also challenged the clause 7 of the notification also, my lord. That is why we have filed the writ petition.
No.
No, petition notice heard that the council department. For 4 weeks. Mr. Goswami appears for responding 1, 2. 1, 2. Who's for finance? Anyone for finance here? MSR Chaudhary appears for respondent 4, 5, 6.
No, only 4, your Lordships.
Only
R.S. Chaudhary.
I put 5 and 6.
5 and 6 you are appearing.
Sure.
Mr. Goswami?
Sure.
Okay. Since the respondents are represented, notices are waived, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week. Challenge made in the writ petition is the order dated. Where is that impugned order?
My lord, page 37.
Order dated 15/11/2021, passed by the district and session judge cum chairman, district legal services, rejecting the application for victim compensation filed by the petitioner on the ground that it was filed beyond the period of limitation prescribed under the scheme framed by the government of Assam. The further challenge is that the scheme framed and notified by notification dated 18th of October 2017, called the Assam Victim Compensation Scheme 2012, prescribes for a period of limitation under clause 7. So, and counsel to the petition that where the parent act, where the parent statute, namely CRPC under section 357 capital A, under which the scheme has been framed, does not prescribe for any limitation. The state government is not empowered to incorporate period of limitation contrary to the provisions of the Act. let the respondent file their necessary affidavit.
Lordships have made it returnable in 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's the time.
Replay black.
Number 12.
Yes, Mr.
This application has been filed against the order passed by the Additional Deputy Commissioner on 14/5/2024. The case is this, my lord, the 15 acres of land acquired by the government for construction of a road. These 15 acres is owned by two persons, Ajit Das and Upen Das. Both died. And there is the ADC granted compensation to the tune of rupees 53,000 and odd in favor of the petitioner and 16,35,000 and odd in favor of the respondent. I have filed an objection against this. The learned ADC rejected my prayer and directed the petitioner to move the district and session judge. My submission is this: when the dispute arose between the two parties, then the ADC has to refer the matter to the district and session judge. This is the notification issued. And to decide the dispute. Until then, the payment has to be stayed.
It is not part of the writ petition.
This notification
Notification is not here.
notification is not.
No, no, is it enclosed in the writ petition?
It is not endorsement. I have a copy.
Yeah.
Only for declaration of the courts.
A declaration of course. Therefore, my submission is this: the ADC ought to have referred the matter to the district judge to settle the dispute. Until then, the payment made has to be stayed.
Lordship, order was passed on 14/5. The notification was published in 27/5. Oh, sorry, 27/5/20. Yes. It is there, Lord.
Hmm?
It is there, Lord.
What is there?
There is a court, Lordship.
Huh?
District and session judge, Lordship.
Now, my contention is that the ADC has to refer the matter to the district judge.
Where is the order of the ADC?
Page
ADC at
36.
at page 36 or what you can see, annexure 7.
Where have you raised the dispute?
No.
Now, I raised the disputes. The earlier, the Vinita Das, the petitioner, wife of submitted a complaint so and so to the additional deputy commissioner subjected that Vinita Das, wife of Bhupen Das, passed an order paying for compensation, the house standing thereof. Acquired by, covered
So
by.
you are submitting that there is a dispute on the ownership.
This is the, yes, it is the ancestral property.
Huh.
Both the
The
petitioner.
dispute arises between the petitioners 1 and 2 and respondent 4.
1 and 2 and respondent.
And the ADC has passed the order in favor of respondent 4.
Because it is the ancestral property, all are entitled to
There is
equal shares.
There is a heard Mr. A.C. Sarma, Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. P. Dev. Mr. N. Goswami appearing for the respondents 1, 3. So the petitioners are aggrieved by the appeal order dated 14/5/2024, passed by the additional district petitioner, additional commissioner land acquisition run. Whereby
আমাক ফেল কৰিব ৰেফাৰ কৰিব
an order is made for paying compensation of the house, for the house standing on the land acquired covered by dock number 749 on the PRD number 120 of the village Chungi of Pitapur Boda, the Pitapur Revenue Circle. 2 is respondent 4. Stop. In the said order, it is also recorded that there is a dispute among the partners with regard to compensation for the land measuring 15 touches covered by dock number 749 of the Miyadi Patta 120. And the Pattadas have not arrived at any compromise. So, Learned counsel for the petitioner referring to the notification dated 27 May 2020 submits that the Department of Revenue and Disaster Management has issued a notification by the courts of district and session judges of the districts of Kabul within bracket Metro, Nagaon, Sunitpur, Jorhat, and Kachar to continue to act as land acquisition, rehabilitation, and resettlement authority to exercise jurisdiction, powers of authority conferred under the Act. So, Learned City Council submits that in view of this notification, the competent authority ought to have referred the matter for adjudication before the court instead of releasing the amount of compensation in favor of the private respondent. So, there Mr. N. Goswami submits that the praise for completion, praise for time to complete this construction. This be issued within 4 weeks. Since Mr. Goswami appears on behalf of respondent 1 and 3 to which is the waive, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week. Okay. Steps on respondent 4 by usual course and registered post within 1 week. Prayer for interim will be considered on the next date. Any interim prayer?
Interim prayer, my lord, because the disbursement of the amount may be stayed, it is at phase 10.
Will be considered on the next date. And after completion of service, next returnable date and after completion of service on the private respondent. By which order the disbursement has been made? By which order?
Order dated, both the order dated 13/12/23, affirmed by 14/5/24.
30/12.
30/12/2023.
It must have been disbursed by now.
Okay.
It might have been disbursed by now.
No, it is not disbursed.
Learned counsel.
Because last
City
order
Council-
passed on 14/5.
The counsel for the petitioner submits this amount of compensation has not yet been disbursed till date. So, till date to the respondent 4. If that be so, till the next returnable date, let the amount of compensation be not dispersed in terms of the order dated 30/12/2023 passed by additional commissioner land acquisition run. The district of Jorhat, read with a order dated 14/5/2024 passed by the state authority. So, matter will be extended again on 29th of July. 29 July.
AP lordship, my lord. This is an application under Article 226, my lord. Here, I think it can be disposed of. What happened, my lord? Lands of about 400 families were acquired by the NHI DCL, my lord, for construction of 4 land in Dolabari from Bamraguri bridge to up to Jamuguri. And the construction of the bridge over the river Yabaroli. And the compensation paid was very less. To raise the dispute and filed in arbitral application before the arbitrator, that is Commissioner of Division, then existing. The Commissioner of Division, my lord, lordship can see page 57 directly.
Yes.
Order dated 14/2/2023. Appellant and respondent present with their advocate heard both petitioner and the respondent and their learned advocates. After considering all the papers, furnished records available and arguments put forward by the learned advocates of the petitioner and the respondent, it appears that a joint verification is needed on the plea of the just compensation. Ask competent authority, land acquisition, project manager, NHI DCL, Tezpur and circle officer concerned to visit site and submit a joint verification report. This is not been complied till date. So my simple query is, my lord, it can be disposed of with the direction that this order may be put to compliance.
So I need a short date lordship because for instruction law, I need a short date lordship.
Yes, madam.
Our instruction should be taken. Why it is delayed?
Then we also put application, my lord, before the government also nothing is done till date.
They want some time to complete their instruction.
Yes, my lord. One week. Simple order, joint verification. Joint verification.
Order path. Arbitrator for NH4 lane, Tezpur.
Oh, date
Case number 1 of 2022 by order dated 14/2/2023. Call for a joint verification to verify the plea of justified compensation. So the joint verification was directed to be caused by the competent authority, land and acquisition, project manager, NHIDCL Tezpur, and the circle officer of the concerned revenue circle to visit the said site and submit the joint verification. And senior counsel submitted not extending the order having been passed on 14/2/2023. No steps that regard have been taken. Mr. N. Goswami, appearing for the state respondent. And
I'm for 5 and 6.
appearing for 5 and 6, and Ms. R. Bora appearing for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 and 4, lordship.
Sorry,
And-
you appear for 1 only.
Please appear.
Mr.
Yes, I'm for 1 also. Yes.
Mr. N. Goswami appears for 1, 5 and
2 and
6.
4, I can appear.
Ms. Bora appears for 2 and
2 and
4.
4.
And Ms. Adorika appears for respondent number 3. The respondents are permitted to complete their instructions. ACP to the court. Extra copies be furnished to enable the respondents to complete their instructions. When can you get it?
For reopening.
Reopening? Matter on 15th July.
Lordship.
One more thing, my lord. Mr. M.R. Adhikari may wrongly signed the Okalatama, my lord. Motiraj Adhikari, because he cannot appear in this case, because the respondent who is the government of India is the counsel for the government of India.
It is up to him to decide. It is there for us.
Let me withdraw the Okalatama, my lord. Oblige. ठीक है, 15 July.
May I please, your lordship, matter may be passed for the time being. Seniors like in another.
Who is your senior?
A. Sharma,
What is his full name?
Anupam Sharma.
4 similar matters have been listed before court number 4 today.
What can be done?
Lordship is going to each Helen matter, my lord. Then,
Pass it over for time.
my lord. Problem.
Yes.
The matter is pertaining to a mentally ill MI person. And your lordship's court had once looked into the pension matter of the same family, of the same petitioner actually. And now we have we had approached the CGM's court for his treatment. However, we found out that the notification has not been issued. And that entire side of the mental health part, the legal side, is missing. There's only one notification. That's
Under what provision?
the Mental Health Act. 2017.
Mental health. Act. Have you extracted the provision in the body of the petition?
We have not, the provision is given in section 2, the definition itself of L.
Section 2.
Section 2L.
Yes. Okay.
So he has been getting admitted in Tejpur as well as in GMC through informal channels, because of which, although he's mentally disabled, she's the mother and the son both are not getting the benefits that they should get, including rehabilitation, which seems to have generated more problems for him because he's unemployed. He's not insane. So there's a big difference between a mentally ill person and an insane person. So he's diagnosed with schizophrenia and social personality disorder, because of which he's harmful to himself and others. So presently he doesn't want to live and he doesn't want his mother to be alive either. And he's hostile towards most people. So she's the sole attendant in the hospital. The hospital doesn't have a facility for housing this kind of MI person.
So you want admission under what? Section 19?
89. So that's a short-term one.
'89.
89.
Yes.
There are a number of things that can be done for him for his rehabilitation. So this is 89A that we are talking about. A, which has subsections 1, 2, and 3. That's admission for about 30 days. And this is supported admission.
The new act, 2017.
My lordship, I can give you a copy if you have. If you, might not have it. That's page number 36, the section 89.
On what basis do you decide that this person is suffering from mental illness?
He's been having he was admitted in Tejpur as well as GMCH since 2019. He's getting medications
And now he is refusing treatment because the personality disorder side, after schizophrenia has set in. So when his antisocial personality disorder, they're calling it, because of that, he's refusing treatment. So once they start refusing treatment, they need supported admission. That's under section 89.
No, that's all right, but where are the medical documents to show that he's suffering from illness?
That and all we filed with the CZM court, and the petition is annexed here. We didn't give all the annexers,
But there
but
must be a
it's all,
finding
it's all
that
with us.
he is suffering from
Additional.
medical illness, mental illness.
So if we need to file an additional affidavit, we can do so,
It's up to you.
Lordship. Because we have faced another problem. Most of the prescriptions do not have the diagnosis. So seems to be an overall problem with the system where they do not put the diagnosis and only prescribe the medicines. So
That
whatever we
takes
have,
up with the parent licensing authority.
yes, and all of this actually is well defined in the act itself, which is not implemented. So he was admitted in Tejpur in 2019.
Now, what is your prayer here?
My prayer is for the notification to be given under the act.
So before that, you have to satisfy us that there is some
We'll
finding that he's
we'll file an additional affidavit.
passing a blanket order will create havoc. You can pick up anybody and put them inside saying that they are suffering from mental illness.
No, but we are looking only for a notification in definition 2L. But this is as per the act. So everything else will be monitored by the area judicial
So
magistrate.
first you get on record the documents to show that he
We shall do
requires.
that. We shall do that. We shall do that. Short date maybe fixed for that thing.
Matter stands deferred for 2 weeks.
Very short date because we are ready with the documents. We'll file it by tomorrow.
Be listed after 1 week, enabling the counsel for the petitioner to file additional affidavits to bring on record documents which she submits if necessary to decide the issues raised in the present petition. Mr. Bocho, appears for
Respondent number 5, man.
respondent 5, Mr. Goswami for
1 and 2.
1 and 2, and
Four,
Mr.
sorry.
Sharma for
That's
2, Mr. Sharma for. Will be listed next week.
Just a quick attention that I want to draw of your lordship to page number 23. That's the order of the CZM, Kamrup Metro.
Yes.
So here she is saying that the petitioner submits that as per section 2L2 of the Mental Health Care Act, the state government has to empower the court by notification to perform the functions of a magistrate under this act. Hence, the court deems it fit to go through any notification, if any, in this regard. So we couldn't find this notification. That's the whole case.
So that you
Yes,
tell us.
we'll file all those documents.
fine.
Even then, I wanted to draw your attention. Thank you so very much.
Obliged.
Obliged.
In this case, record was called for loss. We have received the record loss. So it's some time to go for loss. I could not go for loss. On Tuesday loss. What time? We have the-
Yes, I have. In a long time, they have traced the record, my lord.
We'll have it at 24th or 25th.
I have got no.
Plus.
Copy rather. Come and copy to the record. How I like to. How I like to do the same. the matter be taken to 25th. And the government will produce the necessary report.
In this case, government is supposed to produce the
Instruction. Praise for further time. Let's begin. After 3 weeks,
Lordship, fixed date maybe,
take date.
begin the question of lordship.
We fix it after 3 weeks immediately after. On a date to be specified. Rest we will fix it.
Lordship, may I pay lordship notice maybe, because in this case, notice was not issued, Lord.
Let him get instructions with.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, this is a matter relating to cancellation of my GST registration. Lordship, no focus notice was issued to me, Lordship, before cancelling the registration. And Lordship, finally, Lordship, I have applied for the appellate authority also. The appeal has also been rejected. Lordship has passed in similar cases, Lordship. I'm even ready to pay all the, if any taxes is there, Lordship, in the order of cancellation, no tax has been determined. It is nil tax. I'm just praying for Lordship revocation. I will pay all, file all my returns. The cancellation has been done only on the basis of cancellation because of I have not filed my returns on time, Lordship. So till the date of cancellation of registration, I'll file all my returns. They may verify and tell me what is my tax due and I'll pay, Lordship. And
There is a procedure laid down in the statute,
I am ready to follow the procedure. Lordship.
but once it is cancelled, you make a fresh application. Is there a
Lordship,
provision for
Lordship,
because of the cancellation?
Lordship, that my old bills, whatever work I have done, that will go away.
You know, you're better equipped than the court to understand the nuances of fiscal statute.
Yes.
So there must be a provision to allow the authority to,
Fresh registration, Lordship, that is very,
is there a provision under the act to recall cancellation order?
yes, Lordship.
Under what provision?
Lordship,
GST,
29. 29.
Yes.
30, Lordship, section 30.
30.
Lordship, there is a proviso in clause 2. The application for revocation of cancellation registration shall not be rejected. I have not been given a SOCOS notice, Lordship. At least I was entitled to a SOCOS notice before cancelling my registration. The Lordship, my portal shows it's never opening. So my registration was cancelled, Lordship.
So therefore we'll have to hear it. What they have to say, what do you have to say on this?
My lord, the interim order was passed on 17/7/21, my lord. And they filed an appeal on 25/4/24, my
No, but they say they were never informed. How
My
will they
lord.
come to know?
lord. Who may be allowed to have our instructions in this regard, my lord?
Lordship, I don't think so in this case any, because Lordship has the power to revoke.
I don't think we have the power. Do we have the power to revoke?
Yes, Your Lordship. No, Lordship may allow the to proceed to follow the procedure. We'll file the returns. They can revoke the. We are ready to pay all the taxes and all whatever they want us to pay. Lordship, we are ready to pay. They will determine, and we are ready to pay.
Let them get instruction here. You show us whether any notice was put to them, how it was put to them.
My lord.
You get all records. Don't give us transcripts of web pages. You tell us from the record whether notices where they were given an opportunity.
My lord,
Because if they are not, then they will have to be given an opportunity.
my lord.
Let us dispose it off on the basis of the instructions that may come. Because then order like this will may not serve your purpose. There is a strict provision under the Act. Time frames, time limits.
In, if I may permit it, only last thing, Lordship, if I may, raise, Rule 23, Lordship.
Rule 20. Yes.
Lordship, there is a proviso regarding revocation, Lordship. Provided that no application for revocation shall file if the registration is cancelled for failure of registered person to file returns. Unless such returns are furnished and an amount of due tax in terms of such returns has been paid, along with any amount payable towards so and so. So, Lordship, it's not that I have not, Lordship, they are not contemplating that I have not paid my tax. They're saying I have not filed my returns. Lordship, that this I am ready to provide. This is the only Lordship requirement for revocation.
You get it, you get your instructions
My
by
lord.
next week. We'll
Lordship,
dispose it.
Wednesday, Lordship,
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
19th. not
My lord, at
19th.
least 10 days, I pray for 10 more days, my lord.
Lordship,
No, you just have to get the instructions, what has happened. It is available in the office. You can get it today.
My lord,
We would have put it in the second half, but we are giving you some time.
my lord.
Get it. Heard learned counsel for the parties. Petition is seeking, petitioner is aggrieved by the cancellation of the GST registration by the department authority. Being aggrieved, the writ has been filed. Mr. H. Porwa,
My lord.
learned standing counsel, hearing to the finance department, is permitted time till 19th June to complete his instructions. In respect of the grievances of the writ petition. So, let the matter be listed again on 19 June. By
My lord,
which date the instructions are put in
I'm appearing on behalf of B. Gogoi, my lord.
H. Porwa on behalf of Mr. P.
Yes.
We'll
Sure.
dispose it off on 19th. But
Lordship, that may be also on this, maybe attempt may be made to dispose of it.
why attempt? We'll dispose it
Lordship,
on 19th.
that may be also recorded.
Why is it required to be recorded? We'll dispose it off.
But then Lordship department will bring the record, otherwise Lordship again, same thing will keep on going.
No, we'll dispose it off. That way. We're making it clear.
We'll bring the record,
You
my lord.
get the instructions. Record or not record, we don't know. You tell us that you will look into their grievances, they will file return and make an assessment, file whatever return, and you will reconsider the registration. Dispose it right now.
May I please your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, this matter was listed on 27/5/27th of May. Your lordship has passed an order seeking instructions from the foreperson department.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, we need some more time to obtain instruction, your lordship. 10 days time may be given, your lordship.
Any objections, Mr. Dat?
No, your lordship had correctly passed the order.
Had Mr. B.C. Das, senior counsel, assisted by Mr. M. Ahmed. MS. That counsel appearing to the District Cooperation Department, pray for further time.
Yes, your lordship.
How much time do you want?
2 weeks, lordship.
But in 2 weeks, we are closing.
Yes.
Lordship.
It will go out on the vacation.
Let the
week.
matter be listed again on 26th of June.
Yes.
Is it convenient for you, Mr. Das?
Yes, 26th.
26th of June. by which date the respondent.
Can it be on 28th itself?
28th,
Last working day.
last working day would be little
Bit
difficult.
difficult.
You want, we can have it on 26.
Yes.
26.
Oblige, your lordship.
Some instruction was proper from my learned
Lordships, I have been instructed that the DLSA has awarded a compensation of rupees 4 lakhs to the petitioner. The fact remains that no one has bothered to verify whether she is the wife or she is the daughter.
But they have allowed.
They have just allowed. It is unbelievable what is happening. No one seems to apply their minds to the relevant facts. But what can I say? These are the instructions I will.
In fact, a daughter method.
And they have allowed it on the ground that she's the wife. That is the saddest part. But these are my instructions. They've already allowed.
Here, your client being said doesn't help.
No, the DLSA lordships. The DLSA is the one who has awarded. We have just been instructed.
Does it require any approval of the Asalsa?
It does not, your lordships. That is the sad part. But
My lord, if required, I will file any additional evidence. Okay. If my lord.
lordships, unfortunately, they've only one copy of the order which has actually been passed. Those are only the instructions. It will be there, no?
Who appeals for DLSA? Please get instructions.
Lordships, this is the order which has been
Get
passed.
instructions as to on what basis the order has been passed.
This is the order.
This is the order.
This is the order, your lordships. And there, your lordships will find that they've recorded husband. In her application, she has signed as wife. In the instructions, they are saying daughter. So, no clarity.
Amount has been released.
Lordships, because of paucity of funds, the amount is yet to be released, but the order for compensation has been
My lord,
passed.
before release, they may further verify. My lord.
Heard.
Before releasing.
It's RS Chaudhary done it.
Respondent number 4, your lordships.
Hearing for 4. That's the report and order passed by the respondent 5 with the DLSA that the writ petitioner has been granted compensation of 4 lakh. The order and the communication received by the Learned Standing Council Asalsa it is also submitted that due to paucity of fund, the amount directed to be released has not yet been released. It is to be released by whom?
By us, your lordships, by the respondent number 4.
DLSA.
By Asalsa, your lordships.
By Asalsa.
Yes, your lordship. I mean, we will provide the funds to the DLSA and then the DLSA will subsequently award. Lordships, in that respect, if I may say that there's a PIL which is pending before the Honorable Chief Justice, where we have told the bench concerned that we are in requirement of almost 44 crores as pendency of claims before several DLSAs, and that matter is being taken up. That is just insofar as paucity of funds is concerned.
Is there any requirement to refer it to the bench?
No, your lordships, no.
It is submitted that the amount has not yet been received from the government by the Asalsa or being transmitted to the concerned DLSA or to be. Learned Council has also pointed out to the court that the order of the DLS, the petitioner is shown as the wife of the victim. However, in the present writ petition, the petitioner projects herself as the daughter.
Yes.
So, Learned Council appearing for the writ petitioner, what is your step?
My lord,
No, there's no verification, this thing, document.
Who appeared before the DLSA?
the petitioner, my lord.
Learned Council for the petitioner submit that he on instructions received, he has prepare the petition and file it before the court where the petitioner is shown as the daughter of the victim. Stop. Whereas Mr. N. Goswami, learned government advocate, does not have any instruction and therefore prays for further time. That view of the matter, since the fund, since the award, compensation has already been awarded, however, the fund have not been posted before the DLSA. The Salsa and the DLSA will verify the claims of the writ petitioner as to whether she is the wife of late so and so, as have been found and held by the chairman DLSA, Pokrathar, in its order dated 14/12. Sorry, by the secretary DLSA, Pokrathar, by its order dated 14/12. Notwithstanding the order dated 14/12/2023, no amount shall be paid the writ petition without due and proper verification as to whether she is wife of late. What is the name?
Victim's name was, क्या नाम था बताओ ना? Maji Hembrom.
M-A-J-H-I. Maji Hembrom. Maji Hembrom. Resident of Soweto, or the daughter as protected in the present of the victim late Maji. Matter be listed in the month of July on the date fixed by the registry, third week of July.
Correct.
The date fixed by the registry.
Lordships, Lordships, can I just take that order back? I only had one copy. I'll provide one for your Lordships in a moment.
Get a photocopy and give it.
I'll do it right now.
Order passed by the secretary. Although notices are not in the matter, or we can issue notice.
Lordships, can I issue notice and let it come off? If required, we'll file an affidavit.
Since the council represents the respondent, the notices are waived, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 10 days from the date. Matter be listed up.
Further, may I say that after verification pendency, fund is after due
They
verification.
are still waiting for 44 crore. And your amount is probably added.
Yes, your Lordships.
And your colleague, Mr. Hendik, is having a hearty laugh at 44 crores. Yes, Mr. Hendik, 44 crores. When will you be able to fund it? This is in terms of your own scheme. So what can be done? You have to find a way.
Now I cannot say, my lord. Difficult to say, my lord.
All right.
Goswami, you decide. Possible. 16 Lordship's last order was directed me to obtain some instruction. I have received one instruction.
What does it say?
Goswami. नहीं हटा तो But in Annexure 8 Lordships, there are the seat. The Bhani Gulala.
Sure.
8 Lordships.
Annexure 8.
All are the flag marked.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And in the malad that instruction malad first page, everything is, they have mentioned malad why they did not pay to the petitioners.
What was the direction? Yeah,
My lord, page 14, paragraph 6, my lord. Directed to pay the petitioner. After very, paragraph 6.
Where is the question of extracting compromise from the city? I mean, how can the district commissioner act on this?
That is true, Lord.
What
Only
is the,
because
what is the basis of such a compromise being executed in front of the Gaumura? Under what authority?
actually, my lord, what happened when the malad that she left the malad that her house, Lord, after that of her husband, Lord, they stayed on property and other thing, malad, she left.
Let them come and file a review against this order. Let the in-laws come and file a review, but until then, this order has to be complied.
It's true, Lord.
How can the district commissioner rely on this?
Because the actual fact, my lord, after death of husband, my lord, the petitioner and daughters are driven out from the in-laws house, my lord.
That is, my lord, that
Is there any finding that it has to be paid or the requirement?
And my lord, the petitioner is the first class in schedule 1 legal heir, my lord. And father and mother is the schedule B. my lord.
What kind of order has been passed by the
And-
DC?
And the direction is given.
What to do, Mr.
give me some more time, my lord. I again, my lord, that what we can do, my lord, that to
Is it your case that her address cannot be traced out or something?
actually, my lord, that as per the circle officer, my lord, that report, my lord, the NACO has given in the name of the our fathers.
What is given?
NOK, lordship.
Page 17, my lord.
Lordship, they already been annexed in the all the
Page
documents.
17 of the petition, my lord. Not only father, my lord, our name also.
No, her
on, my
name
lord.
is here. And
Yes, my lord,
she's a
serial
first
number
class.
4.
She's a class 1 legally.
Only
Yes, class 1, my lord.
Then
And our daughter
Annexure
names
2,
also
lordship.
appeared, my lord.
annexure.
Only because of my lord, the circle officer report, my lord, that it has been given to the my lord, that father-in-law. problem.
How this NOK shows 6 names? How can you say it is given to only the father?
The report submitted by the circle officer to the my lord, the deputy commissioner, my lord, that annexure to my
You
lord
will
in
have
the.
to recall this amount, withdraw this amount. How can they give it to somebody who is not?
That is true, my lord, that even that in a specific direction was given to the my lord, that by this honorable court.
Right.
Let me talk with my lord, talk with the my lord, the deputy commissioner, my lord, that any date in the next week. Lord. Or lordship can dispose of.
Dispose? It's a contempt matter. We'll dispose it off by holding her to be guilty of contempt.
Let me take another my lord, the Sanskrit.
You take it what
Lordship.
time you want. Because this
How
appeals.
can lordship, that is true. I have seen the orders and also.
See, please explain, it is not only against the DC, it will go now against the circle officer. Wherever that person is posted. How can he say that it is in the name of the father? It is in the name of 6 persons, where father is one of them.
Lordship, can fix in some other date, my lord?
You tell me what date you want.
Twenty-seven this month.
27. Right. Matter be listed again on 7 of by which date the handing appearing for respondent number
True, Lordship.
2 will obtain the required instructions in the matter in respect of non-compliance of the directives contained in the order dated so passed in the placed again on is that 27.
27.
7. The RAM said and council appears.
Obliged.
Please, Your Lordship. So this review has been filed against the order dated 2/4/24. The matter was, it pertains to a recovery of excess oil that was disposed of by this honorable court, your lordship, in tune of Rafiq Masi, my lord. In that case, my lord, and lordship was directed to make an inquiry for whose fault that excess oil was occurred. But in their instruction, my lord, it is clear that it is the fault of the department, my lord. My lord will get that instruction at page 61, my lord.
So how this is a review?
My lord.
Why review?
My lord, because one more aspect, my lord, 4,30,000 amount was deducted, and that has not been also considered while disposing of that matter, my lord. My lord will get at para 5, the learned counsel for respondent submits that he had no instructions as to whether the excess payment was made to the petitioner because of the fault of the petitioner himself.
That's
But
right.
but in para 61, sorry, page 61, they have the instruction, my lord. That it is their fault, my lord. And in page 62 also, the letter from the inspector of school to the director, it's clear that 4,30,694 was deducted, my lord. And in this regard, that may be reimbursed or what, there is no consideration, my lord, in that order.
Review बोलोगे ना उसको, हाँ? नहीं कमीशन दीजिए।
Yes, what do you say?
Your lordship, pertaining to that, your lordship, instruction awaited, your lordship,
What instruction?
your lordship.
Already you have the instruction.
What instruction?
Page 62.
Okay, let us hear it. Hear it on 27th if possible.
My lord.
Matter listed on 27th. MS Geeta appears to the respondent. Have you served copies?
Yes, my lord, we have served it. We'll serve it.
Then have you issued notice? We have not issued.
No, my lord.
Your lordship.
First day.
This is the first day.
All right, heard learned counsel for the parties issued notice. Then it has to go to July. It will be in July only.
My lord, he's facing trouble actually.
No, but if we are issuing notice, then we'll have to issue it. We have
My
to
lord,
give-
maybe without issuing notice, maybe on 27th if possible.
No, better to issue notice. You take steps and serve them copies. Returnable 3 weeks. MSN Goswami, sorry, P. Das is for respondent.
Secondary education.
Secondary, Mr. Chakraborty for
Respondent number 5.
Accountant General. Accountant General, Mr. Goswami for. You are appearing? 2 and 3. Since councils represent notices of waive, extra copies will be furnished within 1 week. Please record.
Thank you.
Much obliged, my lord.
Right, Mr. Lordship, non-compliance of the order started from first day, my lord, operative part, my lord, press 12. my lord. In the bottom, my lord, the respond number 1 was directed to consider the prayer of the petitioner.
Where is that page number?
My lord, press 12. Last line, my lord, dispose of with the direction to the respond number 1. To consider the prayer of the petitioner. As regards the entitlement in terms of the notification 15 to 11/2014.
Third learned counsel for the party. Being dissatisfied, aggrieved and dissatisfied by the directions contained in the order dated 14/11/2022 passed. Dissatisfied by the non-compliance. The directions contained in the order dated the present. Right? Issue notice returnable 4 weeks, steps by report, register post within 1 week.
Problem.
Lordship, it is your lordship. With regard to the lordship, I have filed the affidavit, lordship, today itself, lordship. Yesterday, I have served a copy, lordship.
What is the I for?
I for implement, lordship.
Objecting the implement.
Lordship.
Yes.
My lord, we are the shareholders of the society, my lord. So,
He has filed some affidavit.
Lordship.
yes, my lord, hard copy, my lord.
You have served copy.
Yes,
Lord.
Heard.
This one.
Yeah, we can. Counsel for
Writ petitioner, lordship, opposite party number 1, lord.
opposite party number 1, writ petitioner has already filed an objection to the IA. And, however, the same is not connected to the case record, registry to verify and place it before the court after a week.
Lordship.
And MS MD Bora,
Department.
Transport Department,
Corporation.
Cooperation Department.
My lord, only I have. to
Lordship,
submit
there is an
one
interim,
thing,
lordship.
my lord. Yes, my lord, that interim order may.
We are passing orders only in the IA.
Oh, lord.
Only thing is that, my there is interim order passed. That interim order was not available due to, my lord, non-available of the records, my lord. Times and again, my lord. Secretary says I have no record in my.
We are now with the IA.
Yes, my lord.
So late,
So, my lord,
the
date
next
may be
day when
fixed.
the matter is taken up, you
Yes, my
make your
lord.
prayer.
Only date may be fixed. Next week, my lord.
Date,
Next week, my lord.
not next week. 25th, 26th,
Obliged.
26th of
Lordship, can it be on 27, 26 election?
25 or 20.
Bar, lordship.
election of bar.
Lordship, I am contesting.
Then it is 25 or 26, my lord.
Then after vacation or 27, lord.
All right. Then we'll have it on 28th.
28th, Lordship.
Yes.
Oblige, your Lordship.
I have filed the rejoinder malus placing the order of the DM malus on record.
Not here.
We have filed on Wednesday.
Rejoinder in the writ petition.
Yes.
No, this is an IA for.
IA for stay of the 3-6 letter, it was a letter for physical possession. Now, we have also challenged this application in the DRT, however, it is not listed. Because,
Get it listed?
no, Lordship, we have also filed a petition for early hearing, but they said that if any applications are pending for the same issue, the DRT cannot list the risk.
We dismiss it.
Lordship, what I'll pray, Lordship will give me 3 more working days, Lordship. Dispose of this application and after 3 days, it can be heard there, Lordship. We have already filed that.
The essay was filed on 11th of June.
We'll make it clear that the DRT will have no power to take up this matter.
And Lordship may dispose of this matter, this case, Malot, on the basis of.
Until it is hard, Lordship, no coercive measures may be taken.
It is submitted that the writ petitioner is already acknowledged the DRT by filing
Essay.
essay.
I'm
number.
sorry, not the writ petitioner, Malot, the applicant in the IM. I am the writ petitioner. Bank is the writ petitioner.
The applicant has filed the
Diary number 456, 2024.
essay, which is registered as diary number
456/24.
456 of 20. It submitted that the essay has been filed with the DRT has been tested in view of the pendency of the writ petition as well as the that view of the matter is IA filed by the opposite party respondent, filed by the applicant opposite party respondent, is closed as since the applicant has already approached the DRT and the value is taken to be filed with the DRT will hear the matter and pass the orders upon issuance of proper notice for the parties concerned. And till such an order is passed, the benefit of the state of the order.
Well, that will create a problem, Malot, because that, well, the
DRT will hear on the interim prayers of the sorry, of the applicant, and thereafter pass appropriate orders within a period of 1 week.
Yes.
1 week from today.
Yes.
No, that's okay, Malot, but my writ petition was for the order. The order has been passed. Now status quo in his application in this writ petition, how it will create a serious problem.
No,
These
only
kind of
for 1
orders.
week, Lordship. That will be hard.
No, he has his remedy before the DRT. He has approached the DRT. It is incumbent upon him. In my writ petition, what locus standi he has
You are
to come.
filing a writ petition for what?
No, section 14 order that has been passed. And that I have
That we are challenging it. That we are challenging by the essay.
In one tribunal, you challenge, you come to the High Court and say that I.
Before the challenge, I have come to the High Court.
This is my writ petition. Section 14 order has been passed. Status quo order, it is incumbent upon he. It is not the first time that he has gone to the DRT. It is the third time, Malot. We have annexed each and every order. Detailed judgment was passed, Malot, in the previous essay. Malot, he has now only challenged the section 14 order. That he has his liberty. Look, by the time physical position is taken.
Extending the status quo order. Given
That
in the IA.
status quo order is perforce, manifestly, with all humility, will be wrong in view of section 17, subsection 2.
Lordship.
Let me submit, then you submit, please.
Yes.
No, section 17, subsection 2 specifically provides that the DRT can restore the possession. So it's not a case that he will be thrown out, so the matter ends there. No. Lordship, kindly have section 17.
Yes.
Lords, if I may take your lordship to the subsection 3, ma'am. If I may read. Ma'am.
Yes.
If the Debts Recovery Tribunal, after examining the facts and circumstances of the case and evidence produced by the parties, comes to the conclusion that any of the measures referred to in subsection 4 of section 13 taken by the secured creditor are not in accordance with the provisions of this act and the rules made thereunder, and require restoration of the management or restoration of possession of the secured assets to the borrower or other aggrieved person, it may by order A declare the recourse to any one of the more measures.
But unless we close it, how will the DRT proceed in view of this order? View of in status quo order? How will the DRT proceed?
No, in view, even if he is divested of the possession, let us say, my lord, the DRT does not pass an interim order. Let's assume that it passes a final order, my lord, restoring the possession. My lord, the status quo ante is restored back. That is exactly the purpose of subsection 3B, my lord. Restore the possession of the secured assets or management of secured assets to the borrower or such other aggrieved person who has made an application under subsection 1. Well, Lordship will kindly consider, my lord, this is my writ petition. I came for a limited purpose of section 14. After, my lord, the DRT has decided his matter on merits. Now he comes up with an IA saying that give me a status quo. You know, this is unheard of. A respondent is filing an IA in the writ petition, and my lord, status quo order, if it is now extended, my lord, will cause real prejudice.
Yes. Lordship, they have filed a writ petition for enforcement of order under section 14. Now there is a subsequent development in the matter due to some because the final order has been passed by the DC to my prejudice. Now a party has the liberty to bring it to the notice by interlocutory application and obtain necessary orders. Firstly, secondly, what is done by them, Lordship would see. And
so in view of this interim order, your application before the DRT has not been proceeded with.
Yes, Lordship, that's why.
Like before the DRT.
Yes, we have filed a, but before it is taken up, till it is taken up, I am seeking a continuance of this order.
You get your remedies before the DRT.
No, Lordship, till it is taken up, because any moment they can take physical possession, and my possession can be taken over, my whole petition would be infructuous then.
Lordship may kindly.
And Lordship has, this is a discretionary power, Lordship, under 226, and this is a subsequent development, I have brought it to the notice.
Lordship may indicate that we will serve a prior notice before taking physical possession. We will do that.
The DRT now hear the matter from the act, and it is expected that the DRT will immediately take up the respondent stated to be filed and pass necessary order. The DRT requested to take up this matter by 19th. Until 19th. Past.
Deeply.
Till 19th.
Lordship may indicate that only up till 19th.
And the same stands vacated on 19th without further reference.
Lordship.
Deeply obliged. I dismiss this petition in view of the order passed by the district magistrate on
30th of March 2024.
3003/2024. The writ petitioner does not rest. According to the same, then dismiss does not rest.
It will say closed, my lord.
Right, closed.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, by order dated 12/6/24 of the Lavazeba Court, the service on all the respondents are complete.
So,
but they have not filed any wakalatnama as of yet.
as per office note dated 12/2024.
Lavazima's
as per however, here the matter being stated. After 2 weeks,
Lordship, kindly a date may be fixed, as the petitioners are struggling to meet.
after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
on a date to be fixed by the registry.
If your lordship, in terms of the last order, my learned friend was supposed to obtain instruction.
Yes, my lord, I have received instruction, my lord. I will be allowed to bring it on a record, my lord.
Please bring it on record.
Lordship,
It is submitted by the learned standing council,
Transport Department.
transport department, and instruction they will receive and like to bring it on record by filing affidavit.
Okay.
Thereof, Ms. B. Chaudhary, learned counsel. List after 3 weeks.
Lordship. Immediately after vacation.
Before the vacation.
Before vacation, not possible. The DTO is from Johar, my lord. I have to prepare the affidavit and
We'll
Because-
give you a date on 27. You file it by
27, lordship, June,
June.
my lord.
Matter will be listed on 27.
Lordship, lordship, may dispose of the matter. Then,
File the necessary.
lord, my lord. Obliged.
Yes. Will be a correspondent.
Respondent number 8. On behalf of 8.
What do you have to say?
I need some time to file it. Interim order dated,
The
interim
FPO
order dated.
for the
21.
Your name, please.
Sanjay Kumar Sodhani.
The 8. Submit the reply. Reply.
डेट कब का है?
21/5.
Interim order making.
How much time do you require?
After vacation.
After which vacation? How much time?
Summer vacation.
It will be 3 or 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks time. That will be listed on 2nd of August.
Interim order may continue until further.
Will continue to the next day. Yes.
Yeah.
Item 50.
बोलना ही भूल गया ना.
Yes.
Lordship, I will start with the copy of this petition today itself in the court. I am appearing for the State Bank of India. I need some time to take this proper instruction.
All right. Mr.
Yes, Datta.
You're also as the top. The day one total. State Bank of India. Submits that you received the copy of the resolution before, and you'd like to file.
Sorry, ma'am.
an affidavit. Mr. S. Dotto, for the. You give your names.
Right.
This doctor.
My lord, some urgency is there because already salary account is holding up, my lord. Multiple branches are involved, that's why the loan is also involved. If possible, before vacation, my lord.
Subject to he filing the completing his.
If possible.
Let the matter be listed on 27. By which date the respondent will be able to complete his instruction.
Highly obliged.
Lordship, similar matters has been dismissed by this honorable court.
Today, my lord.
Today.
Today.
There is, yes, my lord. This is before the honorable court in the court.
Dismissed.
Please. Because there is alternative remedies available, my lord.
I had a word with
sir.
a senior, my lord. A similar order would follow.
Where is that similar order?
My lord, it has just been passed, my lord. I'll give the
Take it
petition
up
numbers,
next-
my lord.
Take it up next week,
Next week.
list on 19th,
Lordship,
19th
Thank
June.
my lord.
Thank you, lord.
It is submitted the similar matters listed before court and have been dismissed. Copies of the order and the councils are permitted to place the copies of such order by
Lord.
the next day.
My lord.
Thank you, lord.
Obliged, lord.
Also, the petitioner's grievance has already addressed.
You give him a copy. How will he know?
দেখুন না বিশ্বরূপ পাহাড় পেয়ারটি বিশ্বরূপ
Your representations have been considered
dispose of.
and this been rejected.
Lordship, we may be given a copy of that.
I'll provide it.
We close it.
Close it.
Lordship, 1 week time may be given to at least see what is there.
Also, already the 10 years of
We won't do it, we are taking up at 2 p.m.
Lordship, 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m.
এখন দেখুন
It would double the money. And it appears to it's after a week.
In the last occasion, respondent sought time for filing affidavit, my lord.
Who's for the respondent? Ms.
Cal appeared, my lord.
The Mishra appears for the writ petitioner. The respondents are permitted for the 2 weeks time. 3 weeks time to complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit. I mean, there's Purva. Yes, you appear in the matter?
Yes, sir. I am for
One.
Perhaps you don't appear.
one. I have for 1, 4, and 5.
You're for, you are the CGC.
No, lordship, state government.
1 is Government of India.
31. 31.
Oh, sorry, obliged.
The respondents are permitted to file their after affidavit further or within further 3 weeks. Matter will be taken on 15th or July. Interim order passed earlier will continue.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
May I please, Your Lordship, in item number 30, Lordship, I was in another court. A matter regarding
30. We have directed it to be listed next week. Will come next week.
Lordship, SGRC matter, maybe Lordship dispose of that. Because matter pending 2022 matter.
Who's for the respondent ex gratia item 30?
One. Very.
Kamrup Rural. That I mean.
Inquiry is eligible to get the benefit then.
Lordship, I have another prayer, item number 33, same item.
33.
That petitioner is the mother.
Proposal have submitted to the government lordship already.
So let the government take a call on this matter. Heard. submitted by the on instruction that the DC Golaghat
Golaghat, yeah.
has completed an inquiry and in favor of the writ petition
Yes, there is a proposal had to step.
for release of India as per the scheme. So, it is submitted that the matter is pending to the department to even that's the benefit. Accordingly, it has to the direction of pass a clear order in a period of 60 days from today. Like 90 days from the date of receipt of a certificate. Department will pass the proposal stated forwarded by the
Much of it.
I am for 3, 4 and 5.
as Pura, Red 5, and we are on top of
Deep theory.
My lordship, in this matter, I'm standing as a legal aid counsel. Earlier, different counsel was there. Another, the last occasion, the list of dates. I'm not handing over it. If my lord would kindly have it for a moment. Well, we'll skip it for a moment, the first page.
Yes.
The basic issue is the second page. The application for scholarship, post-matric scholarship was given. And there was a recommendation of scholarship also. The dates are given in bold mirror. Now, at that period of time, there was some complaint against the petitioner, considering his caste status. However, in the meantime, the first installment was released. That is 2,617, 11,44,000 odd. And this is the utilization certificate also given. Now, the second installment was released the next page, 11,10,17. Utilization also given. It's about a pilot license figure. He was a member of the SC given some scholarship. However, in between the second and the third, there's a 40 months gap. Lordship is there. There's a 40 months gap. Now, there was a speaking order on the complaint against the petitioner. There are state level scrutiny committee comprising so and so that it was affirmed that the petitioner belonged to the scheduled caste. And so the third installment was released belatedly on 17/2/21. In the meantime, he somehow had to manage, bearing all the loss, because this delay had a consequence. That is next page, Consequences of a delay. Lordship is there.
Yes.
Petitioner could not apply for the next due scholarship on time. That is the Airbus A320 type rating scholarship for the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Due to inability to complete the type rating course on time, petitioner could not apply for various vacancies of co-pilot first officer position for Airbus A320 aircraft, Air India, and under the reserve class category. So
he's what, employed now? No,
he's unemployed.
he's unemployed.
He's unemployed.
He doesn't have the license.
He has a license in part, but he's unemployed. Because of the delay of 40 months on a vexatious complaint on his caste status, these things ensured
Why is he unemployed?
he could not get a job on time because he missed the entire thing for delay. Now he lodged a complaint
No,
on
is he-
22/3/22.
Does he hold a valid qualification?
So he has a license.
He has the license.
He has a license.
If he has the
Commercial,
license-
Commercial license
commercial license of private pilot.
Now we are different thing altogether.
He's working.
No, he's not working.
Regarding working part,
No,
I have
this
no
is-
knowledge. Otherwise, he's a commercial license for pilot, fly to domestic airlines.
So how come you're unemployed?
Lordship.
So he's not working.
He's a commercial license.
He's not working. He's not working. Now he lodged a complaint in the National Commission for Scheduled Caste.
Hmm.
That is on 22nd of March 22.
Yes.
Now, the National Commission for Scheduled Caste passed a final order on 9/9/22, directing the police department to reinvestigate and arrest the person who made false complaint against the petitioner, which eventually led to delay the process of scholarship to the petitioner, and also directed that appropriate direction be taken against WPT and BC department who ordered for reinvestigation of the caste certificate of the petitioner. It was also recommended that for the huge loss incurred by the petitioner be given compensation accordingly. This was a direction at page 147, 148. Now the entitlement to compensation. A person who registers a case under the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 is entitled to get compensation under the Trade Rules of 95 as amended by notification. Therefore, my lord, this prayer was made in the writ petition. A, B, and C. Direction for the authorities to take action as so directed by order dated 99/2002. This is the first one. Second one, lordship may skip for a moment. This would be different. The third one would be direct Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro to release statutory compensation and prayer for direction to pay interest and compensation amount. What we say is that let them take a call at page 147, 48. Lordship takes up the petition now. No, I have not drafted it. It is not so happily worded, my lord. Page 147, 148.
All petitions are happily worded. As far as we are
Otherwise, lordship, the regarding maintainability part, lordship, honorable court had last two occasions extensively hard, lordship, regarding maintainability or a repetition, lordship.
A person who is scheduled caste,
Lordship.
born scheduled caste,
That part was already
regardless
discussed,
of its
whether this pair can be entertained by the
Absolutely,
district
no.
court or not, that part was also honorable court questions.
Well, if I may address without humility.
no orders passed.
No orders passed, lordship, but it was the deliberation of the honorable court, lordship, last more than 3 occasions. My friend
Yes.
can
The
apply.
only thing which came in way is what?
Lordship.
If a person is born as a scheduled caste, whether he gets a protection under the act so that he can avail the legal aid. And the direction was given to the department concerned of the Honorable High Court, my lord, and they put up a note also that yes, entitled. The financial status is not a bar.
Why is it not maintainable?
They say because you had pursued a commercial path, like otherwise you might be not so poor. And I say financial status has nothing to do if I'm a scheduled caste or a woman or those, the list it mentions for grant of legal aid.
Otherwise, one of the query of the honorable court is that whether this court can execute in court or not. That part regarding compensation.
So
part.
far as the other part is concerned,
Compensation
I'll
part,
address.
honorable court, that query was also put to the petition.
Yes.
And that part also considered.
So far as page 148 is concerned, my
You
lord.
have filed your
See, our affidavit is not required as we, this government, state government WPT affidavit. I am representing the central government, lordship. The official deliberation before the honorable court, just I pointed to, lordship. And probably WPT's name is not shown in the cost list, so my.
But I believe he's representing the National Commission for Scheduled Caste. Well, if he's representing the National Commission for Scheduled Caste, I put a question to myself. If it's a direction by his client to pay compensation, how can he make a submission against me, Lord?
I am not submitting against that.
Absolutely, he's
but
in favor.
Whether that order can be executed by the High Court or not, that part was court has lordship put query to the
that
petition.
will have to be
Lordship.
that will have to be objected to by someone who is agreed by that order.
Lordship.
You
But
have
that-
passed this order, how can you be agreed by that?
Lordship, I am not agreed there order. Just I am pointed out what is the deliberation before the honorable court, lordship. It is my duty, lordship, to point out what is happening in the
Absolutely.
earlier occasion, lordship.
Yes,
Then, lordship, one point of time, lordship, honorable court number 70 has wanted to impose the cost also, lordship.
A person who comes on the legal aid cannot be given cost.
It is the view of the honorable court, lordship.
so therefore the question, if you are holding a commercial pilot
Yes.
license and you.
No,
why
no,
are
this
you
is
on it?
very fair. Ultimately, the concerned department was asked to look into the matter and put a note was put up. It's there in the file. But the legal aid department, I said I had been engaged by them. I had nothing to do with this. You keep me here, you keep me out. So the department will put, I can address in the legal issue that financial status has nothing to do if you are otherwise entitled under the act.
Yes. So, but whether legal aid has been granted, not granted is a different issue.
No, they raised that part. That was raised. It was a question which had come for consideration, my lord, that whether you are entitled to legal aid otherwise.
All right.
The criteria for giving legal services. my lord.
Also, it's a
member of SC or ST.
WPT department, lordship.
The criteria for giving legal services, every person who has to file or defend the case shall be entitled to legal service under the act if the person is a member of scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. A lot more, my lord.
WPT name is
Financial
not
status
shown
nothing to do with it.
in the cost list, lordship, WPT department name is not shown, lordship.
He's representing an article matter. Yeah,
So who was directed to make the payment or?
My lordship. Page 149. One 49. After hearing both the party in detail, it is found by the commission that additional secretaries who had appeared in the hearing have delayed the matter intentionally, which could have been settled at their end. The purpose of post-matric scholarship for scheduled caste students was totally defeated due to negligence of the concerned officers, which led to undue hardship to the petitioner, and he had to sell his land and mortgage his property to pursue his studies. The commission recommends the concerned police department now to reinvestigate and arrest the person who made false complaint against the petitioner, which eventually led to delay the process of scholarship to the petitioner. An appropriate action be taken against WPT and BC department who ordered to reinvestigate the caste certificate of petitioner. Due to the this, the petitioner incurred huge loss. The commission recommends that petitioner may be given compensation accordingly. Accordingly, action taken report be submitted to the commission.
This is a recommendation after.
No.
It's a recommendation.
However, lordship views, I only have to point out.
No, no.
Yeah, I understand. A recommendation and direction may be different.
If it is a recommendation, does it give you a right to be enforced?
There is another view also. This is not a challenge. It says recommends that the commission is in affirmation.
Yes.
In affirmation.
State.
WPT is
No, no,
required.
police department is there. Commission is there. Who is there? Who's for WBT?
Ardhar is appearing for
Please call him.
WPT.
Please call him. We'll again take it up at 2. Take it up.
My colleague was earlier appearing for a particular department. He has given me a notification. So there has been bifurcation or trifurcation. So perhaps I need to.
I told him that, my lord, this SC now will fall in the domain of social justice and empowerment, my lord, after 2022. That WPT BC department is no longer, my lord, in existence.
So you represent that
No, my lord, RM Das will represent, my lord, that social
I
justice
have
and
to-
empowerment.
You have to lordship
Complete.
first amended the.
First the amend the cause title, make them a
Then
party.
lordship.
I mean,
Naturally,
who, this WPT was added later.
At the early point of time, my lord. And my lord, and my name is also not shown. I am not.
WPT is already a party here.
oh yes. R2.
You have some notification.
Yes, my
He
lord,
has given me.
I have given it to him, my lord,
Soft copy.
soft copy, my lord, just I got.
You hand it over to the court martial.
Yes, my lord.
Counsel for the parties, is submitted that WPT and DC department of government of Assam has been bifurcated into
Three departments, my lord.
3 departments, 1, 2, 3, in terms of the notification dated so and so.
Dated 2nd November 22.
2nd
2020.
November 2022.
So appropriate department came to
Copy of the same has been placed before the court. So the grievances of the writ petitioner will now be required to be
Department of Social Justice and
will be-
Empowerment.
Will be looked after the proper respondent
Directorate.
in respect of the grievances raised by the writ petitioner is now the Department of
Social Justice and Empowerment.
Social Justice and Empowerment. Accordingly, in view of the submissions made, let the Commissioner and Secretary,
Commissioner Secretary, my lord.
Department of Social Justice and Empowerment.
Empowerment
Government of Assam,
and Director SC and OBC, my lord. The directorate.
Department of Secretary, Commissioner and Secretary, Department of Social Justice and Empowerment.
And
Government of Assam,
Empowerment,
and Director,
Director Scheduled Caste and OBC.
Scheduled Caste and OBC. Department of
No, my lord, this is directorate.
Directorate of
Scheduled caste and OBC welfare.
Directorate of Scheduled Caste and OBC. The arraigned is party respondent, the right. The petitioner will file amended post title within 2 weeks and furnish extra copies to the concerned.
RM Das is
Standing
the,
council
Mr. RM Das. Mr. RM Das.
It is submitted that Mr. RM Das, Learned Counsel, represents the newly impeached respondent. Accordingly, let notice be issued to the newly impeached respondents, returnable by
It should come after vacation, he has to file a
by 3 weeks. Meanwhile, the petitioner will take steps by service.
No, we'll, by hand, we'll give to the council.
Listen to the order.
Oh, so take a step.
By service of copies on the standing council, Mr. RM Das, along with a copy of this order.
Your Lordship, I am representing 6 and 7.
Sir, he represents 6 and 7. Anyone else?
No.
4
Deputy Commissioner.
1. 1, 4 and 5. Respondent number 3. Sorry, the respondent number 2 and 3.
20 was Dhor.
My lord.
Are no longer required to be arraigned as party.
My lord.
And their names are struck off.
Obliged, Lordship. On that written list of dates is given as per court's order, that may be indicated.
The written list of dates given furnished by the counsel to the petitioner is retained in the case.
Lordship.
Yes, Howard.
Lordship, it only addresses one aspect of our prayer, Lordship. Actually, our main prayer was to hold the elections of the body.
No, Lordship, no, Lordship.
That has already been
But this order
scheduled.
does not indicate when the.
No, that there was a time frame given last year, 9 September or something like that. No.
That is another case, Lordship.
Oh, another case. Sorry.
Lordship, his pay already did this, Lordship.
Because our prayer was, Lordship, to hold the election to constitute a fresh committee.
No, there
or
is
if
no,
not,
Lordship, there is no pay
So
such pay.
you have had a prayer to direct them, the respondents, to consider your
Lordship.
representation
Yes,
and thereafter to extend the term.
Lordship, our representation talks about holding elections, Lordship.
That has been rejected.
That is rejected, Lordship.
That has been rejected.
But election they'll have to do, Lordship. That is a mandatory.
That you put
statutory.
to challenge if
Lordship,
you want.
Lordship.
You
That
put
is a
to
part,
challenge this writ petition, this order if you want to.
but
As
Lordship,
far as this writ petition is concerned, the prayers have already been.
Already it is.
that is only a part of it, Lordship,
No, no.
because our prayer for holding election
No,
is
there is no pay for holding it.
in the Lordship synopsis itself,
No,
Lordship.
show us in your prayer. In your
And in-
prayer, page number 11,
Page number 11.
11, 12. 11, 12, it is for disposal of your representation and
Okay.
extend the term.
And our representation is asking for holding elections.
That has been rejected by this order. If you are aggrieved, you have a right to challenge this order.
Okay.
Then Lordship may
That
give
is
us
what we are
liberty
trying
to.
to make you understand for 1 hour. Heard learned counsel for the parties, yes. A writ petition is filed by the petitioner who claims to be the chairman
Lordship.
of the
Guwahati Sub-Divisional Market Committee.
Divisional Market Committee constituted under the Assam state, constituted by the state of Assam under the provisions of the Assam Agricultural Produce Market Act 1972.
72.
Let me give- During the pendency of the writ petition for apparent, it is submitted by the Learned Standing Council Market Board that during the pendency of the writ petition, by order dated 9th of February 2024, the representations came to be considered and the same has been disposed of. same has been rejected.
Lordship, we have served the copy to the petitioner on 22/2024.
In that view of the matter, the prayer in the writ petition for disposal of the writ petition has been reduced by the Department of Agriculture. It is submitted that copy of this order has been served on the writ petitioner himself. In that view of the matter, the writ petition stands closed. While giving liberty to the writ petitioner, challenge the order dated 9th of February 2024, even though they would be done properly. MS appears for Agriculture Department. Mr.
J. Gorman,
Hormone Board,
on behalf of Mr. J. K. Goswami, pending council application.
we have the ticket of each study. Writ petition stands this.
Highly acknowledged.
My lord, this is also a ecclesia matter. My lord, petitioner husband died. Husband.
We dispose it off.
Yes, sir.
Make an inquiry. For
Deeply obliged.
Like 55 and 59. Let me taken together, my lord. Because both the cases are, I think, out of same FIR. 59. My lord, the FIR at page 25. 3% died,
You're asking for what?
compensation under public law remedy method. Because my lord, 3% died while they are working in the,
Compensation from whom?
from the government. My lord. Because my lord, the 3% died for the fault of the departmental authority.
Where is the finding?
Finding, my lord, FIR itself clarified, my lord. The department,
FIR,
yes,
what is this?
page 25, my lord. We have not filed FIR, my lord. The executive engineer has lost the FIR. Page 25. Second paragraph, my lord.
What has the government got to do with?
My lord.
What will the government do?
Government.
You are employed under the contractor.
No, my lord. We are not employed, my lord. Here, my lord, the victim was a minor, my lord. But he was engaged by the contractor as well as the national, my lord.
So it says 3 numbers of labor.
3 numbers of laborers are died, my lord. So, yes, my lord. For the fault of the contractor and the department, my lord, kindly come.
Who are you?
My lord, I am the father of one of the district, my lord.
One of the deceased.
Yes, my
When you say
lord.
minor,
Yes, my lord, yes.
minor?
Yes, my son was minor, my lord. Below 18 years.
So under what provision will the state give you compensation?
Under public law remedy, my lord.
Public law, where is the responsibility
my
of
lord-
the state? It has not engaged a
My lord.
minor.
My lord.
It is the contractor.
Yes, my lord.
You have filed FIR is against him.
We have not filed the FIR.
You
my
may
lord.
not have
The
done-
executive engineer himself filed the FIR. My lord, come to page 20, my lord.
The work order, my lord. Then follows 12 and 18.
12 and 18.
Page 21. Third party inspection. Third party inspection agencies engaged departmentally will have the liberty to inspect the executive works,
What is
construction.
the status of the case? FIR.
And then, my lord, clause 18, my lord, minimum on technical person must be deployed at the execution site who shall be treated as the field level point of.
Council, you are claiming from the state when it
Yes.
is the contractor who is responsible.
Yes, my lord.
Have you made him a party?
Yes, we have met party.
Who is appearing for the contractor? What do you say? You want to file affidavit? Then who is 11?
I am on behalf of the.
Who is 11?
Elementary labor is the money.
Why is he made a party?
He is the mason, my lord. 11 is the mason.
How is he responsible?
Because, my lord, the conductor and the mason engage the victim.
Is this respondent 10? Who is the respondent 10?
My lord, 10 is the conductor, my lord.
Conductor?
Yes.
Conductor of what?
Who was get the works, my lord. Page 20, the work order. My lord.
So conductors are normally found in the past. Collecting tickets. There.
Yes.
You are referring to the contractor.
Contractor, my lord. That's very much. Yes, spelling is contractor.
All right. Third learned counsel parties. MS so and so learned counsel appearing for respondent 11. 10. Submits that she would like to file an affidavit.
And I am DC on behalf of 11.
Huh?
DC now.
It's not appears for respondent 11. You want to file something? Respondents are permitted to file. What about 59? By another person.
Oh, another person.
Then similar order.
My lord.
But you'll clarify whether he is a conductor or a contractor.
Contractor. Contractor. I may be allowed to correct to enter.
In the presence of the court.
Yes.
Correction.
Okay.
Okay.
36, my lord, for ex gratia, my lord, the husband of the petitioner died in a motor accident. Thereafter, the petitioner.
Verify and pay?
FIR.
Verify and pay?
Yes, that's it.
To be verified and
Yes, verified there. And it is falls under the jurisdiction of District Commissioner Amin Gao. And the application sent to that Amin Gao.
where is that application?
Page 27, my lord.
So it is that DC Amin Gao.
Yes, that's it. Falls under jurisdiction of District Amin Gao.
So
And
that-
application made to DC Dorong Mongol.
No. Deputy Commissioner Kamrup.
No,
Amin
page
Gao.
27.
Page 27.
From District Commissioner Amin Gao, instruction not received, lordship. Matter may be disposed of by directing. After verifying the.
Where did the accident occur? By Hatasari.
By Hatasari.
By Hatasari.
Where is the scheme? Have you enclosed a copy of the scheme?
Page 14, my lord. Page 14. Serial number 3, my lord.
So who is to make the inquiry?
My lord, actually, accident at car, my lord, under Kamrup Amingao district, madam. Rural, Kamrup
Your
rural
FIR
district.
says it is Baihata Sari.
Bayhata
Yes,
Sariat
sir.
is
Bayhata
Pakistan.
Sari.
Yes, madam. Kamrup rural, madam.
Then why did you file it before wrong district?
No, madam, we have filed before the deputy commissioner Kamrup rural, Amingao, madam. Accident occurred under Kamrup, Amingao, madam.
Right, that is- Okay.
Problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Item 38, 13 and same, my lord. Your lordship already disposed of similar matter, my lord. Yes, in that case, my lord, patta, my lord, it was given, my lord, it was mutated. Subsequently, my lord, it was, my lord, again, my lord, cancelled, my lord.
Who's for the respondent?
My lord.
What do you say about this matter? Have you
All-
seen this order?
Yes,
You have seen this order?
No, no, no.
it's order.
Okay.
Just say, it is on the same line. Yes. So say in that,
I have Dag number correct.
lordship has passed it. No, yes.
38, 39.
38, 13.
Yeah.
Item 40, my lord, on instruction, I want to do it.
The JML. Press the repeating order and therefore same. Dismiss. Press. Interim orders, if any, is vacated. It's who appeared for the respondent?
I am for 9 and 10, my lord.
Yes. Anyone else?
One.
Keep your name. Keep your name. Give the names in the chat.
Hello.
What's this matter pertaining to, my lord, issuance of NOC for building permission, my lord?
Sorry?
Building permission.
Yeah.
My lord, the respondent was sick, as there is objection, my lord, before the authority. The test said the objection hasn't been managed, my lord.
You are for the,
Respond number 6.
who's for the GMC? So it is for
Nagaon GM.
Nagaon.
Municipal.
Nagaon Municipal.
My lord.
Who appears for Nagaon Municipal? You are appearing?
Yes, sir.
What do you say?
Lordship, 2 weeks time may be given to file it.
Hard learned constitution. In terms of the order of this court passed dated with 2003-2024. Trustee was affected by the 7. It's 3 and 6 and an affidavit that affected filed. And Mr.
NM Dutta.
NM Dotto.
Yes.
Appears for respondent number
3.
3. And Mr.
P. Devi.
P.
Respondent
Devi
number
appears
6.
for respondent number 6. Mr. L. Bora for respondent number 1 and 4 and 5. The respondents are permitted to complete their instruction by necessary capital within a period of 3 weeks. This after 3 weeks.
May I please, Your Lord?
Yes.
My lord, the petitioners are possessing both the brothers, my lord. Now, before a lordship for the inaction on the part of the police, my lord, though we have, my lord, hesitated before the highest authority, including the DGP also, my lord, for the illegal trespass of our land, in spite of some civil court's order are there. Now they are doing criminal acts, my lord, for dispossessing us. So, my lord, the police has not taken any action, my lord. That is a
Yes,
very-
who's
very-
to the
very limited
police?
prayer, my lord.
Home Department.
Mal.
Or affidavit nahi dene to.
Nah. Instruct.
Hmm?
But perhaps notice has not been issued in this case, my lord. It has been wrongly come in the admission column, my lord.
Nahi.
Okay. 4 weeks. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Steps of respondent, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
5 next month, 8. Within 1 week from today,
Man.
last is also completed.
Man.
And if it- after return.
My lord, may
If the petitioner undertakes such is included the registry of the High Court, then affidavit of compliance is directed to be filed thereafter.
Lord, may I pray for an interim, my lord, that the police may protect us, my lord. Obliged.
My lord,
Yes,
this
good.
case can be disposed of by it is a covered case, my lord. In my case and the case already decided by this court, seem to be, my lord, of the, protocol same nation. Exactly, every point, every word is same.
My lord, I am the petitioner, let me start the case. I am. My lord, what had
And I
happened?
will file for, vacating the application, my lord, because yesterday, the chairman and the, of course, there is order of a lordship for joint signature. We drew 4 crore rupees from the bank, I'm told. So if that goes on, my lord, some restrictions should be there.
My lord, these are all unsubstantiated submissions which are being made, my lord. In their affidavit, there is nothing of that sort. My lord, they have filed an affidavit day before. It has been 2 days probably, day before yesterday, or they have filed an affidavit and an IA. Now, in their affidavit, my lord, they have come up with some serious allegation of suppression of facts on my part, my lord. Now, my lord, I would have argued I intend to file a reply to that, and I'll demonstrate before your lordship that who is misleading the court, my lord. Because their affidavit is nothing but a bunch of lies, and where some manufactured documents are annexed, my lord. I can make my submission right away, but I want to bring it on record, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, there should be some restriction, my lord, and withdrawal the fund.
Restrictions are
Today is the
there.
case fixed, my lord, yesterday they withdrew the money.
Restrictions are there.
You have filed the
Affidavit of-
Yes,
what are you
for
Vacating of the interim order.
bracketing and modification to the extent indicated in the prayer.
I'll file a reply to that, my lord, a short. Maybe on 26th, the lordship may
Page-
take it for
page 10 of
final
the IA.
disposal. I'll file everything.
put it up in the vacation court available.
Vacation court, my lord, we will not be there, probably senior.
Right. It is so urgent, we put it in the vacation. We can't say that 26, 27 be possible to dispose of it. Don't
My lord, immediately on reopening,
reopening is not right.
But
immediately on reopening.
I think the order passed, if that is so, my lord, then the order passed by your lordship that the EO and, my lord, the chairman can withdraw the money. There should be some restriction, let the deputy commissioner, district commissioner also be.
My lord,
Because otherwise,
this is their
19 crore has
allegation.
been sanctioned, my lord.
My lord,
19 crore out of that, they are going on. By
This
the
is,
time they will
this
finish.
is, there is no
There
mention in
is
their
7
affidavit
crore,
to that extent, my lord.
allegation of 7 crore
When
embezzlement
matter
by
is
the
called
state.
upon this,
It is submitted by the
And second resolution, my lord, what they have done? The second resolution not annexed intentionally. Where I have taken charge.
like IA. Filed by
You can also show what without hearing or without giving reply. What
your
about
respondent number?
I am for the IA.
No, no, in the IA.
IA, in the IA is not even numbered, my lord. IA, I am
No, it is
for,
number
I am for-
1851.
I am for respondent number, uh, uh, 1,
851.
I am for respondent number 1
In the IA.
in the IA.
IA is filed by the respondent 11. Order dated 35. Twenty-six.
My lord.
Objections, if any, may be filed in the meantime.
My lord.
Respondents are prompted. 26. 26th of June.
June.
I am deeply.
Please, darling.
For applicant, order number 11. As for 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I am deeply.
This is a land acquisition matter.
Yes.
Compensation has not been paid initially. They treated our area as forest area. Thereafter, an affidavit was filed that our area has been reserved.
Readings complete.
Readings are complete. One affidavit is there.
Regarding my lord, the notification, my lord, initially, my lord, 299 acres land were, my lord, declared as a de-reserve forest in 1965. Now subsequently, 3 notification was issued on 5th June, my lord.
Have the parties completed their
Yes,
reading?
no, my lord, I have to file my affidavit, bring it on record about the 3 notification, which may be granted.
Bring it.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, the area total under 5 kilometer was under construction bypass road, Lordship. And out of 5 kilometer, my lord, there 1.5 kilometer is, Lordship, hindrance created by the petitioners, Lordship. So since last 7 months, Lordship, our work has been stopped, my lord. So we may be permitted at least to go with the construction road because this is a national importance, my lord. Last 7 months work has been stopped, my lord.
You filed your petition properly.
Yes. And moreover, they have taken over the position of the land without paying the
And
compensation.
in this regard, Lordship, Ministry of Environment and Forest
Where is
also,
the interim order?
Lordship,
There is no interim order.
there is no interim, my lord. Lordship, but people are keeping the
Then
Lordship.
you file proper application. If there is no interim order, why do you want the direction from the court? On a petition filed by the petitioner. Heard done then the council, Karbi Anglong. You are for Karbi Anglong.
My lord, we have already filed a affidavit, my lord, on behalf of the Kala. My lord, we want to file an additional affidavit and affidavit on behalf of the forest department.
625. Additional affidavit. For the department. As well as the
Additional affidavit on behalf of respondent number 9, my lord. And the affidavit on behalf of respondent number, on behalf of respondent number 9, and the affidavit on behalf of respondent number 13.
The ski board amount.
Lord,
Talukdar,
I am for 1, 3, 10, Lord.
1,
1, 3, and 10, my lord.
1, 3, and 10.
Yes, ma'am.
Now who is constructing?
Lordship, NHIDCL is constructing the road, my lord.
For number 10.
Respondent 3.
Yes.
And so you construct, don't take you, there's no stay order.
That may be recorded, Lord. In the order, my lord.
Why should
Lord,
you record?
Lordship. We'll file application.
It will be listed under some of.
Right, please, your lordship. This is that matter. Last week, your lordship had heard the bank
had held an auction around 10 years ago and the payment was made, but the possession of the property was not handed over.
Yes.
May it please your lordship, the engaged counsel, due to some medical emergency, had to leave immediately. Your lordship,
The engaged counsel.
Miss S. Das. Your lordship, she was waiting since morning, but due to some urgency, she had to leave immediately.
Now what is to be done?
Your lordship, please fix the matter on Tuesday at earliest.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Lordship, I have checked the district court status as Ms. S. Das had submitted on the last date that the titles to suit which was dismissed for default has been restored. But after restoration, there is no injunction order.
Tuesday, all right. Before Tuesday, as it is submitted by, on behalf of the council for bank.
Bank. Respondent 1 and 2.
Respondent one and council. Is it okay? Then be available. 18.
Deeply obliged. Highly obliged, your lordship.
On last date, lordship directed to take instruction regarding further.
Instruction received, lordship. The freezing account of the petitioner is no more required in connection of the PS case number 325.
No more.
Required, lordship.
Give us
Yes.
further counsel. On instruction as to be obtained as permitted by the court. On instructions obtained as permitted by the court. And it has further it's that the Deputy Commissioner of Police Crimes Party has informed that the account of the writ petitioner hearing number, what is it, savings or current?
Saving account.
Savings account. Hearing number 303340633796 of the State Bank of India Notary branch, which was frozen during investigation of Calmari PS case number 325/2023 under section 120-B/406/420 is no longer required in connection with this case. So, but why this communication is not sent to the bank? In view of such submissions, the bank, namely the SBI Nobari branch. No, but who's for SBI?
SBI will have take a service is complete. There's no repair. So take an step.
In terms of the earlier order, the
I think that's a formal copy.
notice was directed to be served on SBI by registered postage. Office report dated 26/2024.
Where the lordship Lavadima order.
Sorry, office report dated 005/2024 reflects that the postal consignment number was tracked in the webpage of the postal department. And the report available there shows that the item has been delivered to the receipt. Accordingly, it has to be, it is held at the service of respondent board. However, none represents the respondent after board name branch manager SBI number. In view of the submissions made by the council and on perusal of the instructions placed before the court, this petition is disposed of in the direction of the respondent of the board to verify of the office of the city crime party in respect of the information that has been placed before the court that the savings bank account hearing number 22 in the branch is no longer required in connection with Janmari PSK number 22. And the account is therefore no longer required to be frozen. If that be correct, if that information, upon due verification of that information, the SBI authority will forthwith decrease the savings account number 22 available in the bank, extending in the name of the writ petition. This entire action be carried out within a period of 2 weeks, 15 days from the date of receipt of a service, certified copy of the report.
Lordship also they direct to the respondent number 40. Because insert that is my account.
Huh?
They have is my account. Official answer Janmari police station.
The respondents number 2 and 3 are also directed to communicate to the respondent number 4 that the accounts, savings account for the writ petitioner is no longer required for the purposes of investigation of this state case and should therefore be decreased. All these directives be carried out in a
Highly obliged.
I have filed the certified copy of contract agreement.
Okay.
And the flag one is having the condition 70.
What do you say?
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, we have received Parawai's comment. We will file affidavit. 3 weeks may be granted to file affidavit.
You are representing whom?
For all the respondents on behalf of RTB.
Your Lordship, I want to submit some document here. That in reply to our letter for appointment of arbitrator, the respondent has written us to accept and condition thereby condition 12.5 can be waived off. And in our reply, we have rejected it. And furthermore, I have Supreme Court order that once the arbitrator, once the second party moves the Supreme this order, that can be.
Where is the arbitration clause?
That is condition 70.
70.
70, yes. That is highlighted. That is page, the page is flagged. And there is no dispute, they have replied us.
This is about some amendment in the arbitration clause.
That's why I'm.
Clause 7.
That's why I'm submitting some document, your Lordship. They wanted us to sign it, sign in by condition 12.5 can be waived off, so they can appoint arbitrator from their panel. In reply, we have rejected it. After that, we have submitted Supreme Court judgment that once we move the High Court for appointment of arbitrator, the opposite party cannot appoint the arbitrator. And all the reply are yes, your lord.
The arbitration clause, I don't know, it talks about some amendment in the arbitration clause. So where
Yes.
is the original arbitration clause? This one is, you're highlighting
Yeah, condition 70, your lord.
70, but
Yeah.
this is with regard to the amendment carried out in the contract work.
Your lordship, they have said it in their reply. In their reply, they have said that there is some amendment in the ENC policy. And according to that, they wanted us to sign the availability of condition 12.5 of the arbitration.
12.5.
12.5.
No, 12.5 is the mandate of the statute.
They wanted us to sign it so that departmental arbitrator can be appointed. So we have rejected, we have not accepted it, and we have replied it.
In your agreement, I am unable to locate the arbitration clause.
Arbitration clause, your lordship, in the petition, only condition 70 is referred. So in petition, in original petition, you will see page number 16 and 17, where that is elaborated.
So why that is not available if you have enclosed the agreement?
That's why I told sir, only condition 70 is referred. They don't do all the homework to input all the detail of the condition. And that I got from the contract manual. In page 16 and 17, last page of the petition. In the original petition. Your lord.
Let them bring that contract report, we'll see. Contract agreement. You file it.
This is the contract agreement your lord to complete.
No, it's not very clear from here.
It is all Xerox.
So we'll ask them to get it. When can you get the contract agreement?
3 weeks may be granted. 3 weeks.
It will
Why
be too
3
much.
weeks
Your
is
lord.
required? Where is it coming from? Tezpur,
It will come from Tenga, your lord.
Tenga,
Tenga,
Arunachal Pradesh.
Arunachal.
So Tenga will not take 3 weeks time.
And even
We have it on 26th of June.
26th June. Okay.
Heard, Mr. You are Mr. Sanjay Sharma.
Yes, sir.
Petitioner in person and MS representing CGC. The CGC is directed to place the contract agreement before the court. Since the dispute raised by the present petitioner regarding appointment of arbitrator, in view of the disputes claimed to have arisen between the petitioner and the respondent in respect of works allotted to the petitioner by way of contract agreement number CWE/DEZ/859/02/2018. Yes, you are appearing? Yes. Get the contract agreement first, the contract arbitration clause. We are fixing it on 26. List according.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, as per office note dated 12/6/24, the petitioners have failed to provide the amended memo for parties.
on behalf of Mr. K. Kumar, my senior lordship. Here, my lord, on the last order dated 3/6/2024, this honorable court directed to submit one
Amended cost.
amended cost item. However, my lord, we have skipped it, my lord. Please give 3 days time to file after amended cost item. my lord.
Amended post title is permitted by the court filed in one week. So it is to the petitioner and anyone else?
Yes, I am for respondent number 6.
I'm for respondent 5 and newly impleted party 8 to 12.
So it is 1 and 5 and 8. So it is what?
Sanjay Kumar Sarvadi.
Respondent
6.
It is Purva 4,
2, 3, 4, 7.
Adorika 4.
1. Lordship, a similar matter has been fixed on 22nd of August.
Let him file, right? Let him file the amended post title. You,
Obliged.
you
Obliged.
prayer on the return.
Okay.
Obliged.
Lordships, may I kindly present the last order. This is a case where the petitioner before your lordships is seeking the benefit of the Prime Minister Awas Yojana, your lordships. He is a beneficiary considering the fact that he was a person with disability. His name was not recommended by the state government for especially the PNRD department in the list which was formulated. So eventually when we filed the matter before this court, they filed an affidavit on, your lordships will find that on 5th of March, they have filed an affidavit in opposition saying that in the list, my name was at serial number 41. And out of that, 39 beneficiaries had already been given the benefit of the scheme. So as per the affidavit of that particular date, my name was at serial number 2. Thereafter, on the last occasion, although it has not been reflected in the order, but there was a statement which was made that, in fact, my name is now at serial number 1. And therefore, Mr. D. Nath had appeared on the last occasion and had made a submission that during the interim election period, the model code of conduct will not hamper this particular scheme, and that his name would perhaps be recommended. That the lordships will find on 28/3/2024, the order dated. The lordships have seen the order. Accordingly, Mr. Nath submits that the matter will be adjourned, and on the next date fixed, he will obtain the up-to-date instructions as regard the allotment of the house in favor of the petitioner. The first paragraph also, your lordships, Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate, submits that the list in question which will not lapse on 31/3/2024, and the petitioner can be accommodated with the house under PMAYG when the next allotment is made. And then the order also stated that pendency of this petition shall not be a bar to allot the house as stated by Mr. D. Nath. Subsequently, it has been listed today before your lordships, and I'm not sure what are the latest.
Lord, I've
instructions.
received a set of instructions. Page 3 is very relevant, my lord.
Tell us.
The instructions is that, my lord, what the PNRD department does, it forwards the list of all the eligible beneficiaries to a software that has been created by the Ministry of Rural Development Department, Government of India. So his name, the petitioner's name right now is at serial number 1. What the Ministry of Rural Development Department did is that it freezed its website, this Awas Plus website, and it stated that this entire software will be freezed till the end of the model code of conduct. So right now that code of conduct has been uplifted. So what is to be done subsequently from here on, my lord? It is the government of India, my lord, that is answerable
Yes, government of India.
as to when they will when they'll make that particular software.
Lordships, unfortunately, they were not a party to this instant petition.
need to
So
be.
this was a
Right.
development.
Yes,
I might just
okay.
point it out to your lordships.
Let's get it.
Yes. Lordships, considering the fact that Modi 3.0 had the first decision is about the Awas Yojana, I guess this should cover it. That was the first decision taken by the new cabinet, that the PMAY scheme will be extended to 3 crore further beneficiaries. Your lordships.
The ministry ought to be implemented, my lord. The Ministry of Rural Development.
The mistake which they have
Let
done, your
find
lordships.
out first, if required will be. If you can find out that the software is operational, perhaps
Lordship,
Save time, save a
the-
lot of time.
The mistake which the government of Assam has done is that they have not forwarded my name under the person with disability category. That is why I have been left behind.
Anyways, if my learned friend can get instructions and so far as the website is concerned,
And we can implement. You want to implement, we
lordships, like if she can get instructions, I'll serve an extra copy on her and as your lordships deems fit. Perhaps it might be best to include them as a party respondent and then I'll take fresh service on my learned friend.
Right, third learning council for the party. Did you file an application for improvement?
Lordships, your lordship will just direct improvement. I would give much obliged to your lordships.
Mr. Handicap
Poor
for the PMR.
illiterate man, your lordships.
Submits on instructions that the department has forwarded all the names to the government of India.
Page 3, madam.
And the government of India has
In the
a
ministry.
website where as per information available, the name of the writ petitioner appears as serial number 1. So however, in view of the recent election and the model code of conduct that was implemented, the Ministry of Rural Development Department Government of India has frozen the said website.
Frozen.
At present, he does not have instructions as to what further steps the ministry would like to take to be of the list put up in the website. So, considering the fact that instructions from the Ministry of Rural Development, what is the ministry exactly?
Madam, the ministry is
Department
at
of-
page number 2. It is Ministry of Panchayat and Rural Development,
No, but
Government
it's
of
not the
India.
ministry is to be completed, it's the department. What is
Department.
the department?
That's the Rural Development Department,
The Rural Development Department,
Government of India.
Government of India.
Sam,
This is Ministry of Rural Development Department, Ministry of.
Ministry of Rural Development Department represented by the Secretary of the Department. Would be required to furnish the necessary in view of the submission made by the Council for the Department of Panchayat in order to but the said department is not considering the fact that this information is required from the Ministry of Rural Development. This court deems it proper to array the Department of Rural Development, Ministry of Rural Development. What is that exact? Give us the name exact. What is that name?
Ministry of Rural Development Department.
Ministry of Rural Development Department is arrayed as party respondent number. Party respondent number
7, your lordship.
7. Ministry of Rural Development Department represented by the Secretary. The Learned Council. So since MS has Purva, the CPC available in court, she accepts notice on behalf of the newly impeached responsible 7. There is a way, however, extra copies are furnished, the Learned
I'm punishing it right now.
Council within a period of 1 week. The respondent will obtain the instructions and place it before the court. And to be listed in the 3rd week of July. On a date to be fixed by the legislature.
Give your lordship. Order, copy of order.
Copy of this order be marked with the office of the Learned CPC for further communication, for onward communication to the concerned department. Petitioner will file amended post item in the raised within a period of 1 week from today. Yes.
May I please, your lordship? In this case, your lordship, on 13/06/2019, petitioner was raped by one Sunil Rava, and accordingly, she was applied for. Her father was applied for compensation That application was lying pending. Thereafter, petitioner himself herself filed an application through State Legal Service Authority.
Someone has filed an affidavit in opposition.
Yes,
I have your lordships saying that, in fact, the DLSA has granted some compensation to her. Interim compensation was to the tune of 50,000, and thereafter an award of 3 lakhs rupees has been made in her favor. But due to paucity of funds, that money has not been, we have not been able to release the money to her, your lordships. The DLSA order is at Annexure B, page 39.
Three lakhs.
Yes, Lord.
So anything,
Our claim is 5 lakh, your lordship, as per notification 0102/2009.
challenge this order?
Yes, lordship, because we have it come in light after
You
filing.
could challenge this order.
Lordship. In this petition, we have not challenged, but we
In
can.
this writ petition, you have not challenged, but you have to challenge this order.
Yes, but amount is not disbursed. That's the reason. Your lordship.
Amount is not disbursed. Your petition was praying for directing the authorities to pay an amount.
Absolutely. Lordship, maybe remand back for look into the matter as per the notification.
No, no, no. The writ petition is filed by the petitioner praying for a compensation, victim compensation of rupees 5 lakhs. Hence, it is submitted that petitioner
May I submit one thing, your lordship? Lordship, as per the provision, the appeal may be made within 90 days, but it came no less on 15/5/2024 after filing this writ petition. So lordship maybe make an observation of the order.
What was the incident?
Incident on 13/6/2019.
Where does one find it?
Lordship.
Paragraph 2, page 5, your lordships.
Page 5?
Paragraph
7.
2.
The victim is before the court.
Yes, Lord.
Petitioner was physically violated by the person named as an accused in the FIR. On 13/6/2019. So the FIR was received and registered on 19/6/2019. And was registered as Kokrajhar PS case number 288/2019 under section 376.
Matter went to trial, your lordships. Sessions case number 134 of 2019.
It went to trial and
Sessions case number 134 of 2019. But the trial abated.
pending matter was pending before the trial court as sections case number 134 of the 19. So, however, this trial of the accused, the case abated
Lordships.
as the accused died during the pendency of the trial on 3/3/2020. The petitioner was granted interim compensation of 50,000 by the district legal service. However, the compensation has required the provision of the victim compensation scheme
Yes.
brave under the government of Assam has not been received. Being aggrieved, she has ventilated her grievances before the district, before the Assam State Legal Services Authority as well as the district legal services. However, the same was not redressed and therefore she was before. Now, during the pendency of the writ petition, during the pendency of the writ petition, a petitioner was granted compensation of 3 lakh in district legal services by order dated 3rd of April.
Lordships, it would be
24.
24/7/2023.
24/7/2023.
Lordships. Lordships, may I just
You filed
point,
this writ petition in 24.
Yes, Lordship. After filing this writ petition, it comes to knowledge that they have already awarded the amount, but due to ability of fund, they are not disbursing the amount.
in any case, your Lordship, the schedule as per the act is the minimum compensation which can be granted is
This
3 lakhs.
order having
Lordships.
been passed,
Yes.
is a copy not communicated to the petitioner?
Lordships, I do not know. They have not, in their,
That's right.
these petitions are filed frivolously. They do not come with the entire facts before this
You bring
court.
it on record. You produce the record and tell us. In 23,
Yes, Lordship.
this order has been passed, you come in 24.
Lordship, because petitioner appeared before the respondent number 3, but they are not informed that's why we are
That's
filing
what
this.
we want to find out. If they have not informed, why have they not informed?
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, that is normally not the case. Of course, the DLSA will be able to answer that
For the
better.
DLSA government,
Government normally appears, your Lordships.
please get instructions from the DLSA Kokrajhar as to whether the order. Do you have a copy of the petition?
Yes, sir.
Kindly come to page 39
More affidavit of
or
public
annexure
interest.
B of the affidavit.
More affidavit, continuation of pagination. More affidavit of public. Wait.
Annexure B of the affidavit.
Yes, sure.
There is a reflection that the order, the amount of 3 lakhs have been ordered to be paid to the victim by the DLSA way back in 24/7/20. Victim is the petitioner and he submits that he has no knowledge. Find out from your record whether this order was communicated or not. Get all information.
Lord, because their limitation period also.
We'll see about that, but
Lord.
you tell us whether you have received it or not.
Lord.
Let the government advocate produce the relevant records for the court containing the order dated 24/07/2023 passed by the District Legal Services Authority of Kokrajhar, whereby an amount of rupees 3 lakhs has been paid as final compensation to the writ petitioner. Stop. These records are called to verify. Records are directed to be called for.
Me too.
In view of the submissions made by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the victim slash the writ petitioner was not aware of this order, which was passed way back in 24/07/2023. The learned government advocate will apprise the court if copy thereof was served on the victim slash the writ petitioner and the manner which it was done. Let the matter be listed again on 26th of June.
Lordships, not 25th or 27th, your Lordships.
27th of June.
27th.
And MS RS Chaudhary appears for respondent number.
And for this one, 2 year Lordships.
Respondent. You have copies?
Yes, that's good.
Copy of this order be marked to the office of Borua for onward communication. Please get the record, get a seat.
Definitely.
Obligation.
And Lordship, in item number 51, the name of the respondent number 7 should be Ministry of Panchayat and Rural Development, Government of India.
Your
Panchayat and
Rural
Rural
Development.
Development, Government of India.
Give me to please go on. Next one. Obliged, Lordships.
Yes.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, here updated report was called for, status report, that is there in the report.
What do you say? Supply of cookie.
That is this. And he is regularly appearing. That is there. After interim.
There are 6 and 7.
But the actual the evidence has not even started.
No.
How long? Likely.
After copy, it will fix.
Let us
For charge, framing charge, thereafter
framing charge,
evidence.
You are on interim.
Yes.
But you are on
Yes,
interim.
no problem.
We'll see. Hard done it in terms of the order passed earlier. The status order is placed for the court from edition of the year where it is stated that the case is presently at the stage of supply of copy and to 7 years. So further mentioned that the petitioner accused, what is his name?
Lalwar Ali.
Lalwar Ali.
Lalwar-
Attending court
Lalwar.
every day, 6 for the same. However, that charges have not yet been framed. Therefore, at this stage, court of appeal that matter called up again after 4 weeks. Interim order is paid continue until further order. Matter be listed after 4 weeks.
Yes.